And we're live. So, welcome back to the Legacy of Fire, starring the Sons of Anarchy. We dive back into our adventure where we left off. Yomi Kitsu was contracted by Jiraz Nazir, one of the local, more well-off merchants, to perform for him and a cadre of his compatriots at the Golden Scarab. Branwyn, after your resurrection, you had wandered off into the desert, wanting some alone time away from the party. Just out past the scrawl of Katapesh, finding yourself in a small oasis where Sidrus Dell met with you the next morning, hearing that you had returned and wanted to see how you fared. Theo, you had wandered around looking, finding a temple of Seren Ray somewhere in the upper markets of Katapesh, and slept there for the last night, and awoken with the priests and one of the other clerics of Seren Ray, who happens to be currently tending to the temple at Mumbaji's absence. They brought you about on their morning rituals, in which you discovered the slave auctions of Katapesh in the lower market. There are actual terms for these places. Should probably look it up. And don't worry, the music's going to come. I'm just doing a quick recap without it. The lower city. That's right. So,
the city of
there you met an interesting halfling man amongst the slaves being auctioned off, many of which being children who were sold to the packmasters themselves. Lots of gold sacks. The actual merchant told you that he was ambushed, stripped of his belongings, stripped of his identity, and given to the slavers to be sold off in auction. You were able to reclaim him. I believe you actually bought him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought a slave.
Honey,
I bought a slave.
And you're on your way back to the Sand Dragon Inn. No, that's not right.
Golden something.
No.
Sand Dragon.
No.
Yes.
Sand Dragon Inn?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's been a while.
We've been taking the scenic route.
We in the inner city.
You're doing great. You're valid. We love you.
Yeah, the docks, the inner city. Last Pyramid, Golden Oasis, Screaming Obelisk.
Yep, that's the one.
I forgot it was called. That's right. What if you get to it and it's just Screaming Sky Cowboys?
West Virginia.
Alaska.
For Christ's sake. Okay. It is the Sand Dragon, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I'll take you guys' word.
I have it written down.
It's
Cool.
a sand dragon.
So back to the Sand Dragon Inn with Lotso in hand. Whether he's actually in hand, it's up to you.
He's very dirty. You might not want to.
Ben, you have been negotiating what during your time, during the last day?
I was. No, I spent the night.
At the Alchemist.
Fever working.
Yeah. Again, doing the same thing that you did when Theo had passed the first time.
Yeah.
I've only died one time.
The first time. Catching the attention of, I believe, the
I think I'm going to die this time.
Are you dead now?
catching the attention of the leader of the Alchemist
I was the Oracle here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I wrote his name down too.
Malaji Dinjalhar.
Yes, right here.
Yeah, a lot of really, really hard names to pronounce and remember over the last 3 months, guys.
He looked like he was very sexy. I remember that. Like, kind of had the silver fox thing going on.
A little gentleman-esque.
And he had the golden claws on his hand.
That's scary.
No, it was like those things like,
Yeah, I know, the little
Yeah.
people like
Finger
that are
guards.
always evil. Because,
I don't know, man.
We're not so different, you and I.
Yeah, it was pretty hot. Like, Ben thought it was kind of hot.
Don't you have someone back at Calmaray?
That ain't serious. Man.
Wow.
I mean,
Ben's a player, confirmed.
there was the heartbeat.
And
Oh yeah, you have a heartbeat too.
Oh,
With-
good. That hasn't dropped.
This
out of
is the
pot.
weirdest harem. Just
Yeah.
like
with
that.
I thought she did- I thought she
then
was pissed
mostly
at you, though.
brewing for the rest of the night, you woke up kind of in a fatigue.
Mhm.
Tordek, you actually went off to, I believe, with Yomi and Byako, to a sword shop, a weapons
Yes.
restaurant,
Yes. Yes.
they would call it,
Wow.
and found yourself
The most poorly
treated to
handled.
the best service you've ever had, only to realize that their wares are well beyond your means.
It was basically the advertised a restaurant.
Yeah, I remember you
But,
like
they
regurgitating
do
the
complimentary
food.
steak, but it's like the wares of the actual weapons.
It was so
They also their
poorly.
food.
It was so
Yeah.
poorly
Complimentary.
Yeah.
Like you ever go to like an Audi, like
With
an
this
Audi
one,
dealership or a Mercedes Benz dealership,
Oh yeah.
where they give you like all the nice stuff,
Mhm.
and then they're like, "Oh, so you're here to buy a car?" And you're, no. Then you walk away.
Bitches have free coffee and donuts.
Yeah.
What are you talking
What
about?
did they have charged us for the food if we had eaten it or something?
We have our
But
wake up at like 5 a.m.
It's
go to
better
a
not to
special
find out.
bakery.
Yeah, I don't think we
Get
I
this
don't think we
croissant
ate
to
it.
die for. Dang.
Literally.
diving back into Chandra, you've had a very interesting couple of days.
Fancy.
The expedition out to Travis and Southern's Platinum Mine, where you were all cursed by the Lacridings. You lost your connection to the heavens. You lost your connection to the earth. You lost all sense of positioning in the world. It put you in a sort of stun lock, keeping you out of most of the frays during the encounter itself. Staying back, you consulted your star charts in a flurry of anxiety. Hours pass without you even realizing it, and your compatriots run out with a dead Branwyn, Jonan, in their hands. Theo gave you the most incredulous look, asking you where you were. You had no answers because even you couldn't tell anything. You were lost. You all made your ways back to the city of Katapesh itself. Branwyn was successfully resurrected with a cost to her own abilities, and you retreated quickly to your own room, trying to find out why this discord in yourself hit so much harder than everybody else. Currently, it's about midday and you're in your room. What do you do?
I think kind of reflecting on everything, I'm still holding that letter that I'm supposed to, and I'm just looking around. The star charts probably scrawled all over, completely a mess. Nothing seems kind of right in that sense. I'm gonna just pick up my spear, wrap the top with it with like cloth and whatnot. I'm just gonna head down and see if I can find anything.
You grab the cloth to wrap the spear, doing your rituals, putting things away, making sure everything's bundled up, tight, locked up. As you step out, you hear a voice from behind you. It's odd, isn't it? It's feeling lost. The same darkness that you've seen before engulfs the room, similar to the darkness that you saw that when Bazi had traveled through in your vision.
I get it. I'm lost. I get it. I understand. All I have are them. I don't have the stars. No. Anything is. Anything can be. Anything. Just a spark. Was it the power that I gained before? Why do I feel so much nothingness?
You've forgotten who you are, child. You've lived so many lives, and yet you act like this is the first time you've been lost. You have encouraged these children to abandon their fates, yet you forget that you are an agent of fate. Your eyes flash as light emanates from the center of your vision, and suddenly you're standing at the base of a towering volcano. A memory fills you, it's familiar. And from the top, you hear clash of battle. And suddenly you're standing up there, and that same well-dressed figure stands next to you, who stood next to you before, during Mambazi's passing. You once faced great evils, slain dragons, and you look up and you see a Samsaran figure surrounded by 5 noble, ancient heroes. An elf, a half-orc, a Vishkanya, and 2 humans. Battling for days and hours, the memories fill your mind. And you remember striking the blow into its heart. As the dragon falls, the vision fades, and you return back to your room. What do you think would have happened if you ran from fate? The deaths that would come if you would all turn away from that which calls you.
There's 2 parts to this though. There's always a choice. I would say that it was our fate that at that time to slay the evil. But now their fates wanted them to die. I can't suffer that loss anymore. I've lived too long to suffer through any of that anymore. Bazi's gone. Right after I chose to try to embrace something new. I don't want to be that watcher ever again. I don't care if I'm never going to reach my last life. I don't care if I'm damned. I need to do. I need to be. I don't care if you think I'm running from the fate. I'm going to create my own fate. And I'm going to make sure that every single last one of them create their own and make their own path. I am an agent of fate. And that is the agent I wish to be.
Good. The mistress of the graves does not want your souls. She gave me a gift for you at my discretion. You see his hands wrap over your shoulders and they almost go down to your waist. Wings almost expand out to the size of the entire room and fill your entire vision, creeping in around you.
Touched by an angel.
You do not have to do anything a mortal asks. But let me show you what happens when the will of the gods are broken. And suddenly your eyes flash again. All the forests of the world you see below you tremble as they crash and burn. You look over to where the deserts of Katapesh are, and fire and lava spew out as an enormous creature climbs from the depths of the ground. Your vision pulls out and you see the entire world. And a figure holds it in its hands, smiles, just snuffs it. A single flick of the wrist. It zooms back in and you're back in the room. You may choose how you attack fate. But things have been put in motion. You are an agent of fate. But agents of others come for you. He picks up your hand and clasps it. Remember your strength. And you feel something drop into your hand.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, what the heck is
Something
happening?
Oh my
actual.
God.
Oh, we got
Oh my
props,
God.
motherfuckers!
Oh my god, what is happening right now?
I don't even know.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Oh,
Oh man, dude. That's so
Yeah,
cool.
there's something in it. Just scroll in there.
Oh my god,
Dude.
dude.
What the fuck?
Shit.
That's
An
so
artifact
cool.
from your past life. Remember the strength you once had. The darkness fades, and you stand in your room alone. Midday still. No time has passed.
And this is in my hand now?
The memory of the dragon fresh in your mind now.
Man, you gotta find Tom Riddle's journal ASAP.
I'm gonna stab a motherfucker.
Let's go.
So, Chandra, you come down.
Yeah.
Byako, Yomi, Tordek. Byako, Yomi, Tordek.
Yeah.
Ben, did you make it back to the?
Yeah, that was back here.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Ben, you're back downstairs in the actual
Conglomeration of people.
lobby
Where?
bar area
Yeah.
of the restaurant and the inn.
Wasn't Theo just came in or no?
I think Branwyn just came in. Did Theo come in?
We were joking around about me like kicking in the door, like, guess who bought a slave? But like, I don't
Right.
think that actually happened.
I think Branwyn had just come in, and Theo, you had just saw her walk in.
Yes. Okay.
You want to do that?
I mean, like,
With
I would feel bad to split the party, so let's.
So you come in. You kick down the door?
No, I've got like a strength of negative too. The door will kick me down.
It's alright. Just get the
It's just like
infirmed.
falls on you.
Yeah. Just get the infirmed, food deprived Lotso to do it.
Just throw a lot of.
I consider it, and then I just like open the door.
Okay.
Like,
So,
Yeet for distance, Kobe for accuracy.
as you four are talking logistics about your performance,
All right, so I'm thinking like gold, like a light sash goes from your wrist to your shoulder. You know.
Well, if anything, I would need to talk to Zadra if I need a new outfit or stage outfit.
yeah.
We can figure something out.
What was that piece she was trying to sell us last?
Yeah, the leather. The
Yeah,
chain-
oh god, that
Ooh,
leather.
okay, no, hold on. I got an
It's
idea.
right
That
from
shows
the.
Way too much skin.
But now hold on, we go ahead of time. Gauge the target audience. You know, maybe Maybe it's the popular demand.
Do they seem like really involved with their talking? Can I just like
they're all huddled into a table as you see Bran is walking over to them now, and
Okay.
you're just you kind of are you holding his hand?
You're holding his chain. Are you holding his chain?
He doesn't have his glasses, right?
He
Yeah,
doesn't-
he doesn't have a glasses. It's hard saying.
Oh, it's
that.
okay.
You might need to hold his hand.
probably like by the shoulder, whatever.
He's kind of grabbing onto like one of your tassels.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, that's
holding.
cute.
It's a lost child.
Yeah.
Theo, where are we?
We were at a hotel.
Oh, nice. Can I get room service?
No,
Wait, do we hear this?
you already
Yes.
have so much money.
Theo,
Hello.
Hi.
what you got there?
Okay.
See a halfling pizza. Who's these people?
How long does it take for us
Who's
to
that?
click his face?
He doesn't look like the
He does. I thought he looked pretty similar.
No.
similar, but not exactly.
Okay.
No glasses.
You racist?
Oh.
Sean, at this point, you're
The
walking
dude
down
was literally supposed to be copying him.
Okay, so
Hey, you got
promise you guys won't get mad.
What did you do?
What?
Did you take
this?
this guy up?
May or may not have bought a slave.
Hey, excuse me. I am Lotso Goldsacks,
What?
proprietor of the Inner Seas.
And that's the reason why I bought him right there. One
Alright,
second.
like-
Why don't- why don't
you?
Now I'm going to tap him on the shoulder and say, "Why don't you introduce yourself to my friends?" And I'm going to cast a touch of truth telling.
Okay, and what does that do?
It acts as a zone of truth, but only on one person on a touched attack.
Yeah.
So basically, me touching. Rolls a wisdom saving throw has to be 14, and 1 minute has to speak only the truth.
Yeah. And you see Ben's like.
I've been thinking this up, man.
You're just like
You see Ben get a really wide
Is there a
grin
saving
and go.
Yeah, it's a saving throw.
Oh, what the
And
fuck?
the way how it works is they can see that I'm casting a spell, but he can't.
Will save?
Yeah.
He rolled a natural 17.
Oh,
Yeah, no, it has no effect.
And-
So
and-
he just feels me tapping on his
and
shoulder and nothing
He
happens.
sees Ben point to him and go, "Oh,
Why
what the
don't you
fuck?"
tell yourself, tell my friends everything?
Well, he takes a step and he immediately trips over the first step that he doesn't see because he has no glasses on. And all you see is
I should have made it a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
Help me with this. I
Oh.
think I'm bleeding.
Oh, yeah. You know what? That looks familiar. Nah.
no.
Theo,
Hi.
the lovely gentleman that's on the ground that just ate shit. Please tell us why.
I believe he's the merchant who our grand nemesis decided to impersonate. And his boat got taken over and he was sold into slavery. So, Zarek a little bit bad because Lotso came over here for us and stuff. So I figured that we could, free him. Actually, it's more of his idea. I was more like giving him like thoughts and prayers, but
He's kind of literally standing there like,
freaking goddamn what channel energy just
yeah,
that
no,
shit.
like he lets go and you say there's no blood at all.
I'm just I slapped the back of his head. Like not hard. Not hard. I don't have any strength at all. Just like
He heals 2 points.
essentially.
Magoo. Yeah, Mr. Magoo.
Yes, how can I help you?
So, your lucky day. I believe my friend over here. Because I'm damn certain she wouldn't lie about this shit.
Also, I'm insight checking the fuck out of him.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to do that too.
I was hoping
Whoever wants to do a sense motive check.
sense,
Yeah.
sense motive on his
I'll
fall.
motive from like the stairs.
Wait,
I'll be
on
like looking in there.
Ah.
Wait, where? Oh, there we are.
Ah, dang.
16.
Not bad.
That's a
Not
seven-
bad. That's
17.
that's
17.
17.
17.
10.
Yako, Yomi, you guys are 24.
My character doesn't really know anything.
Okay.
Yeah, so he would.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, who's this guy?
what's
So like,
I like the cut of his jib.
Yomi, you kind of look
You're
at
like,
him from
what
a
it
distance and you don't smell anything weird. And you look at him, this guy's a bit older than the other Lotso. He doesn't look any, like the hairs are a lot grayer. The rest of you guys, he just kind of smiles at you and is like, I have no idea who all of you are.
Yomi slowly pulls away his dagger.
I see a green blob, a red blob, and then a couple of brown, oddly beige blobs,
I'm white, love.
and a very white blob.
Yeah, that's white blood.
I'm a ghost.
I am red.
So,
Dude, come on.
Look, I've been through a lot, all right, and
Yeah,
I take
you've been
offense to
through a
the
lot.
eat shit part because I've eaten
You-
shit in the
I'm
last
gonna.
couple of weeks.
Oh, it's okay. I walk over
What
and
does
I
it
put my
taste
hand. I walk over.
Oddly tangy.
Oh,
Okay, well,
Checks
file
out.
that under
Writing
information that we did not need to know.
I put my hand on his shoulder and I say, "It's okay, buddy. We've all been there at one point or another."
Does anybody have glasses?
Who
Who stole the glasses from what's his face?
Oh, I did, but I returned them.
Oh, you
I
returned
can
them?
go over
Okay.
and check on him.
that's right.
I'm gonna go check on him and see
Yeah,
if he's got
Peter.
a spare.
Oh, that guy.
Peter, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
I'm
wait.
going.
I
Theo,
would.
as you walk up the stairs, Chandra is standing there right in front of you.
I keep going.
Okay. Chandra, right past you.
Okay.
And I'm
just
dragging-
gonna walk by.
It's glasses
Or
on
I'll,
the way,
I'll keep him there with the group.
but my good man. Oh, I don't need to tell you. There's a whole mess of trouble with your doppelganger. You already know about the doppelganger thing.
I think I was told about this, that I had a person taking my name has given you all quite a bit of trouble, and I apologize. I can't say I'm sorry enough. The Lotsa Gold Sachs name, the Gold Sachs family, will take great care of you people
Hey,
So how much?
for a nominal fee.
how much gold are in those sacks? I like
What does your
my.
family deal in?
We are just merchants from different places around the world. We can give you the best distribution for any items you've ever found.
This is
in the
like a
NSC.
share factory, right?
What?
Do you make furniture, my good man?
Do you make
We can
carts?
distribute furniture. We have distributed carts in the in Avestan, not so much in Katapesh. They have their own way of doing things here with the sand, so much sand. But more so, we're distributors. Whatever you have to sell,
Just
we can get your product on
You guys,
shelves.
I bought us a Gilmore.
Oh, who's seducing him? Show of hands.
Oh man.
I
got something to tell.
Maybe we should keep his glasses off then if we're seducing him.
Lee Webber's
Yeah, no, all of us are Greeks. Like, what the heck?
I mean, he just said that he can sell things, and you
Yeah.
guys are trying to get attendance to something.
Oh yeah,
That's true.
my good man. You're in luck. How about we get you a one-way ticket to the inner seas as long as you perform a small service for us before that. And trust me, it will not involve anything that would be otherwise applicable or directly related to slavery, chattel slavery, or eating the consumption of shit.
Fascinating proposition. So, counter offer, I like what you're telling me. Send me back in style, and then I'll do your work for you. Whatever it is, I'm hearing.
Guys, you can't see, so.
Do we need help promoting this event? We already got contacts. We got people out here.
It'd be nice to. I mean,
You have ish contacts.
yeah.
How much of a talker are you, my
By the
man?
way, Ranwin, you're here. You want to help me?
You see, he kind of looks away and looks back at you and smiles, and it's just all of a sudden the grime almost wipes away from his face, and it's just this sharp smile, almost like billboard style. I guarantee I can get your product off the shelves and back onto the shelves as soon as you need it.
Wait, we
We should
back
probably
onto the
clean him
shelves.
up.
I gotta
I'm
admit,
like
I'm
walking
not here. I
downstairs.
can't participate in any of this. I'm stealing some poor sap's glasses.
hey, Blue. Yeah.
But what are the not in description?
Well,
So,
I'm gonna
what do you
ask
do?
where you
Yeah, no, I'm just
Oh,
gonna
okay.
walk down and like the first thing I say is like, we should clean him up if he has to work with us then.
Oh.
Hey, Chandra.
Good
Hey.
idea.
Have the demonstration. Clean them.
How you doing,
You do it,
buddy?
and you see all the dust and grime kind of comes off, and it's kind of weird because the shirt is mostly grime, and you see it just tattered, and he kind of stands there with
Oh,
like his shirt just now ripped in very odd places.
it's okay, buddy. We got mending. We'll get you right. Good.
It's kind of drafty in here.
Yeah, it is. I can see that. I'm gonna look over this
Cocking it.
direction now. Hey, Chandra. How you doing, buddy?
Alive. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry for everything.
That's all right. Do you need to sit down? Yeah. How you doing?
I'm gonna sit down and just kind of like, this is hidden now.
No,
Like not even.
I believe it is.
Well, how about this? Lotso. God, do you have a nickname?
We call you Goldstein.
Or Goldie?
Goldie? People call you Goldie? L-Man?
Lottie.
Did we call you anything?
LG.
Elrond?
LG.
They call me Lotso.
I'd rather not.
Can I call you Zozo?
It's kind of a brand thing.
Yeah, I know a little bit about brands. And
Every time he says Lotso's, Yomi's eyes are twitching.
yeah, it's like,
the one where he shot through the arrow just started
Oh my god.
Oh.
Fine, call me Gold Sacks.
gold sacks. All right, that's
okay.
better. Less megalomaniac. How good are you of a promoter?
You see, he grabs a piece of paper, scrawls something on it. Give me 2 seconds.
All
He
right.
walks outside. Hey, you! And he walks like out of your door view from the
Immediately gets
frame.
sold into slavery.
Wait, I'm really
Oh
kidding to see.
I like this one. Grabs him by the neck.
A giant bird.
no! Like the slavery.
I can sell eggs to a hawk.
You see, he comes back in with a dagger. Right. So I wrote a small IOU, gave it to a guy for a chicken. From his chicken, I sold those eggs in future egg terms. So I also have the chicken back in the stalls.
Which
And
is the chicken?
I got the chicken from the guy I gave the
I didn't
IOU
even
to.
see it was a chicken. Yeah.
Yeah, how did we know?
No, hold on, wait. I want
Go
to.
ahead.
I want to see where this goes.
So I have some future stock in chicken eggs right now. And with that chicken egg stock, I'm going to pay back the IOU. I got you guys some free daggers. And he tossed down a dagger.
Shit.
This guy is magic. I'm not here.
Wait, is he throwing it or he just like
I
playing
just
it on the table?
think,
Yeah, he's the blind guy's throwing us daggers.
He
Yeah.
throws at the bar table.
How does he know that these are daggers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a look at it.
And then Chandra kind of looks around the table like, so he's our slave.
Well,
Whoa.
let's
Gold
not.
sack.
No,
Was he in room 3 or
you see
4?
he's just like
Or
kind of
6?
standing at another table. It's like, are you a person, brown person? Just staring right into the corner of a table.
No, that's you're thinking of blue person.
I'm
I
gonna
move his head.
Turns over. What? Jesus!
Hey, that's rude.
You're not a painting?
No. Not
You
at
guys are a colorful bunch of folks.
Oh,
White,
thank
Yes, we
you.
blue,
are.
red.
We like them.
He's a lot of colors. Like all around this still aesthetic.
Pretty much.
all. I assume this one needs spectacles.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
don't worry, we got some on there.
Peter, open up!
So you yell that. You just say,
Housekeeping.
Wait, are you alive?
the door just creaks open, and you come in, and you just like, no one has come in to check on him in about a day or two.
Oh, of course.
Oh gosh. Hi.
Dead.
I don't know you. You were like super pass the fuck out when you came here before. You dropped your glasses. I brought them back to you. Where do you get your glasses at?
You see, like he has no strength. You get like 1d4 strength back a day when you have like strength drain, and like his strength was gone. He was at 0 strength.
He's
So,
lucky.
like, he's
lucky
just,
he's
like,
not
saying-
dead.
I've been there. I've been there. Shit. Oh, gonna do just a quick channel energy.
Doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do anything. All right, wasted that.
You see, the spectacles are still right there on the nightstand.
Where do you get your glasses at? I promised my God that I wouldn't steal. Where do you get your glasses at?
IOU. He mumbles something.
Lens crafters.
I'm gonna go look at the glasses. Does that have like a name on there, like a lens craft?
They're just like circular glasses with the hooks that go back.
Would you might be mad if I borrowed this for a bit? How much did they cost? Like 5, 6 gold, 7, 8.
Money,
Do I have an
yes.
idea of how, Paul? Do I have an idea
Give
how
me an
much?
appraise check.
Yeah.
I think I've got that skill as a cleric.
It's like the first thing on the list.
Oh, you do?
Second, acrobatics.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Using my intelligence, which is in that, I got a 15.
Hey.
So you look at them, the lens themselves. The glass itself is actually almost crystalline.
Yeah.
Very massively made, like to bend light to correct vision. Say this is at least 100 gold pieces.
Oh no, I'm not stealing that. That's more than I got. Nah.
Being blind is expensive.
I know. I hate
The
it.
world is cruel.
God, imagine the peasants avoiding that.
Yep, I know.
Okay.
I'm just gonna leave with the door open.
Just leave Sean and the dad standing there.
You leave and he's like,
Thanks for the help.
I'm impressed he got to the door.
so
So anyway,
you guys are down there. Lotso's kind of sitting like on the edge of the table right now, looking at all of you.
Alright.
So I mean, look, you've all been talking vague terms of what you need.
so I'm gonna spell it out for you. This gentleman right here, he's got a show to put on. Performance, very lucrative crowd.
Ticket sale. So
Yeah.
what are you thinking? Like service charge, convenience charge? I can mark this up a bit.
Those all sound like good things, as long as
You can call me the ticket master.
ticket master. All right.
No.
We need this show to sell big. As big as I know it's like you ain't familiar with the area, but I trust in your skills. I can recognize the acumen that's present here. If you can sell this man's show,
Mhm.
we will send you home in his style that suits you.
How many gold pieces are you selling ticket for?
Did the guy? Did he mention a price? It was like shit. What's the name of this guy?
Duraz?
Yeah, Naraz. Yeah.
We just
Yeah.
said put on a show.
Yeah, he didn't say anything, so.
I mean,
He said he'll provide the venue. You provide the people.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we thinking? Like,
Well,
5,
if it's
20
going to
gold?
be from front seat. Front seat will probably be
Oh, yeah,
more
front house.
expensive
Yeah, like
than
I'm
the back
guessing.
seat.
I'm guessing
Yeah, and-
easy
and-
2 platinum,
and
like
the
20
total-
gold for front row seats.
Possibly if you want.
Oh, whoa. 20 gold pieces? What are you all putting on? What was this? A full-on concert with like the big band of Katapesh or something?
Well, we do have the River Styx, but I mean,
I've heard of them. They're all right. They're mediocre. They're still a sheep band.
yeah. Okay, how about 5 gold? Like 10 for front row, like some VIP, meet with the star, priority booking for future shows. Then 5 gold for the rank. Everything else behind that.
Gets lower and lower.
Yeah, standing room. 2 gold. 1.
A silver, maybe
A
at the
silver,
end.
yeah.
At the lowest.
You're really not making this open for the Gentile, the lower class, are you?
How about 3 copper for the cheapest?
3 copper pieces for the cheapest seats.
Yeah, standing room.
How long do I have?
You have a day.
Well, fuck you too.
It's tomorrow, that's why.
We just got you out of slavery. I'm
We
gonna hand
just
him
also
the googly
got
eyes.
face.
Is
Oh,
Is
Theo.
Is it?
You put on like the googly eyes. Like I don't think these are helping.
My
They're
type-
like trying to.
Nod your head.
I don't know, they're helping me some.
So first we should find some
I'm gonna go to the front desk and figure out where
Wait,
glasses
Theo,
are sold
before you
at.
go. This man's swinging in the breeze. We could use some help.
I'm getting some glasses.
Do you have a mending cantrip?
Takes about 10 minutes, don't it? I forgot which. Like in this edition, does it take 10 minutes?
Yeah, you said it takes like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
By the way, we should probably figure out if those 2 assholes were there.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So, sorry, you brought in a little distraction.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
Yes.
So,
I'll work. Okay, how about this? You guys can go ahead
You wanna
and
work
check.
with him?
I'll work with him with Branwyn and Diaco.
Would rather not deal with doors.
All right.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. So,
Hell would I, but.
all right, y'all take Lotso. Try to get him as presentable as you can.
And maybe something to help him
Maybe,
see.
maybe find our lovely seamstress. See if she can work her
We can
magic.
take him to Zadra.
Yeah.
Wink, wink, wink.
Ooh.
And then,
That costs money.
yeah. And
What
then,
do you guys know? It's
Do any of us have any extra outfits?
I mean, I'll go
I
ahead.
have my
I
dress.
got
I
the
have-
armor.
None that's gonna fit him.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh yeah, shoot.
I mean, you guys can literally grab a bed sheet and like throw it on him too.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
that works.
Yeah,
I'm
like
just gonna
ancient-
go into the bag and toss put down like a little bag of the 75 platinum pieces, and one's like, just use this. Whatever that can do.
You see, his ear just perks up.
Wait, are you doing that to the group or
Yeah,
to
To the
Watson?
group.
Okay.
He kind of looks up. I was like, that's a lot of money.
Well, that's for us.
Can we also
to
consider
use.
that into the site campaign?
yeah,
Glasses for the needy.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like sight's a big.
So,
You walk over to the the receptionist area, the front desk essentially, and the innkeeper kind of said, "Yes, how can I help you?"
Glasses. Where do I get them?
There is one crafter of lenses somewhere within the city. I believe he travels around a lot, though. You might be able to find him in the day stores out the western gate.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Theo,
Oi,
can I come with you?
glasses hunt.
Yeah.
Sure, but okay. Run back to the group. Who's going where? What are we doing?
Okay.
I
Well,
guess.
If you
Go on. Yeah. I guess at least two of us should probably go keep an eye on those annoying dwarves.
well,
For safety, at least. I mean, and that's
then let's do this.
maybe.
Y'all three are gonna stay with Lotso.
Four.
Y'all four.
Oh, wait, three.
Because
Three.
Lotso's one of
Yeah,
them.
you're gonna stay with Gold Sacks. Take him. Get ready for the show. Glasses is also included in that.
Well, I mean, they
How-
could.
How about y'all go get him the glasses? You got the money.
I tell them that it's over on the west side.
Yeah.
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 And
Yeah,
you, Tordek, and Theo, we head to the dwarves, make sure they get in there okay, and then leave and make sure they don't. And then
Get out.
head back here ASAP.
If you want. Okay, where do you want me? Here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's me here.
We've got a shopping group, and we've got a not shopping group.
And then
A
if that's the
healthy
case,
group.
I'm gonna take the bag and I'm just gonna hand it to you. I mean, just
750, basically. So basically
Yeah,
700
700
gold.
yeah.
Damn.
We meet back, like, first group to get back here, stay here and wait for the second group. Because we got till tomorrow for the show, tomorrow night, which means we got 2 days. Sorry.
Yes.
Essentially.
How long does it take to get to the cave?
Took you about 2 or 3 days.
3 days to get to the cave?
I believe so, yeah.
No, because we made it back
Yeah.
from when I died.
Oh, I think it took you a day. A
Yeah.
good day to
Yeah.
get to the
Yeah,
cave.
but
Yeah.
didn't we go? Yeah.
And then you
We-
stayed
we-
there for a day.
We were there for 3 days, but
Yeah.
it didn't take us a day. It didn't take us 3 days to get there.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
So group that goes to the cave is gonna get back on the cusp of the end of it.
So who's the group we're going to the cave?
Do we have range? Okay.
And then you're the salesman group?
Yep.
Cool.
And then got close.
RP group, battle group.
All right. So
Yeah.
For the guy who said at the beginning of the session that he was the squishiest.
What are the quality of those daggers that Lotso gave us?
Common.
standard. Very
Okay.
standard.
No
Are
masterwork.
they like
No
sharp? Or
They're sharp,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, no, they're
You guys
useful.
got the dwarves.
They're more like- They're more like kitchen knives than
Oh,
daggers.
okay.
But that's actually a pretty nice find. A
We
nice
got-
kitchen knife.
We got this man.
Nice kitchen knife.
Dang, you're
Worth about
kinda-
like 2 gold
You're kind of
pieces.
tough.
Well, Gold Sacks, we are going to be with us. We're going to go take you to the seamstress. She's very nice, and she has all the latest fashion in Katapesh.
Ooh, is this the head of the infamous Weavers Guild of Katapesh? No.
Is it?
I don't believe so, but she is quite the wonder. How a fan are you of leather?
I don't really like dark things. I like to stand out, like gold.
Oh, you'll stand out. You'll stand out.
Very much so.
We'll see. We'll see what it looks like. And,
Yeah.
You know, I might like it.
No one ever really knows it's their thing till they try, you know?
He kind of like looks up at like you three and just like reaches out his hand, grabs your hand.
I don't want you to grab my tail.
Tail,
I mean his tail. What?
tail.
Hey, what?
You see, he kind of like paws around towards you.
No. Boundaries. I know you can't see it, but
Like a
boundaries.
I need to feel your face.
Sorry, I just never heard of a person with a tail before.
I'm okay.
Cat folk. All right, so lead the way as you three, Branwyn, Byako, and Yomi, lead him out and around back towards Zadras.
Yes.
Theo, Ben, Tordek, and Chandra. You guys head out towards the main gate again, out to the west.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm just gonna go leave some food for Peter because I kind of feel bad for
I'll
him.
go up with you actually, and I'll help you. Like I'll get him into his bed with you, and
Yeah.
You see, when you get up there, he's like half off the bed, kind of trying to fall
oh
up to
hey
the door.
buddy, I remember you. How you doing?
Okay.
He just sees you and his eyes just start glowing red.
Hey, he remembers me.
Conserve your strength or whatever. Sleep, eat, whatever.
I
So what happened?
Weren't able to help out too much with the glasses
Oh.
bit, but you're sort of dying, so maybe
did you
that's
come up
why.
with us?
I came up with that.
So when I went to do my certification, it was kind of like a trial by fire.
This
I-
guy caught on
He
fire.
caught on fire and I didn't. And I got in and he didn't. It's okay. It's
Give me a medicine heal check if you want to check what's exactly wrong with it.
I want to go down
Oh.
quickly to the front
Wait, no,
desk.
he's probably better at that.
I need time to get more.
Okay.
As you
Let's
head
do it
down, so
now.
I'm gonna jump over these three after
Yeah.
this.
I'm
26.
26. This is acute cyanide poisoning.
Great.
Yeah, this guy got super close to death.
Sorry, he got an antidote. He got an antidote.
You got better.
He's
I think.
just really fucked up.
I can tell.
This could have very long-term repercussions on this guy's health.
I don't think he'll ever, be normal.
Well, I
Maybe we should have this conversation right in front of him.
Hey, that's can you even hear us?
I'm gonna figure.
visually, I think he's going to be something like that for the rest of his life.
I'm gonna
You see, it just looks like
I'm gonna figure it out. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you'll fix him a little bit, but something.
you guys hear outside the coming from upstairs.
At least he's getting his strength back.
Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna find whoever's at the front desk, and I'm gonna hold up, oh god, like a platinum piece, and I'm gonna hand it to the guy and say, "Dude in room whatever it is, 2B, can you make sure that he gets food and water? He's not exactly in the best of health. I mean, like, how much does this buy? Could you check on him at least?"
You hand to him. It's very expensive, and I don't deal in such large tender. But he pockets it. I'll make sure that he gets well fed, and we'll see if we can bring in a
That'd be fine.
apothecary.
Yeah, apothecary. And, like, not even low tier, like, one who still cares about his job, not quite green, but a little experienced.
He rubs his fingers together.
I'd give him another gold.
Rubs his fingers together.
Oh my god. I give
This is your mess. You made this.
take the gold back, give him a
Give
second
responsibility.
platinum.
He pockets it. I'll bring one of the ones who serve the packmasters.
Damn.
Oh, almost colleagues of him.
Before I
Oh,
leave with
yeah.
Branwyn, Byako, and Goldstein, I'm gonna go up to Theo and be like, "All right, we're gonna leave, so be careful out there. I trust you with all my heart that you'll bring me back home safely." And then I give her a hug and be like, "All right, later."
Bye. That was really heartfelt, and I don't know what to do about that. Okay, let's go. Let's go kill someone.
fought a slave, hugged a friend. It's a good day.
It's a good day. It's a good
I
day.
never get a
Yeah,
once.
it's
gonna be so nice.
It's like a
Brandon,
what, Wednesday?
As you three head out, you still kind of feel a bit of tiredness.
If I looked up, do I see eggs in the window?
Give me a perception check.
Squawk. Ooh.
Sorry. Math. 13. 27.
27.
Damn.
You see eggs just as he takes off, and you see he's looking off in the very far distance towards the docks. As his wings flap, and he just flies off towards the docks.
Are you gonna call him?
You're gonna be paying for some fish later.
Do I sense anything weird nature wise that's going on?
Give me a
Animal handling?
Well,
about eggs or just overall.
that's something that would attract eggs' attention. Like, he's
Give me a nature check.
Okay.
So,
17.
Sky is fair. No odd noises in the recent hours. No odd smells in the air. No.
Okay.
You can't sense anything. That's odd.
I'm gonna keep going.
So, you three. You guys heading to Zadras?
yes, we're gonna go to Hamzadras first.
So, Latso's holding your hands. You guys head over there. You get to the door, and you just hear a little bit of rustling inside. What do you do?
Knock.
Come in!
I come in and like, Sandra, we got 2 customers for you.
Two customers! Darling, come in! She comes out from the back, and you see she's dressed in this very elegant gown. Her, I think she's a purple tiefling, right?
Yes.
Yeah, her horns just
White
coiled
hair.
back, and just 2 dangling bells are just, or dawned upon the caps of her horns, and her hair just slicked back, and she's like, I was just getting freshened up and ready to start my wares for this morning. How are you?
Doing good. So we have our little friend Goldstacks here who needs
You see, he's like,
clothing.
lots of gold sacks. Nice to meet you. As he reaches up, and you see he just pulls his shirt up, and she's like, how adorable. Lots of gold sacks. Zadra, nice to meet you. As they kind of give each other a handshake, and she just looks down, like, looks over and giggles a bit. I can see that your friend needs some clothes, but you said 2 customers.
And that will be me. So Zadra, I have a performance tomorrow, and I need it to be big. I need it to be grand. I need it to be flashy, elegant, beautiful, something to draw eyes, and something to draw like tears as well. I need a lot of emotion. I know you could be
As you say that, you see lots of stops. She's like, and we're here to invite you to come at a small cost, my dear lady. And obviously, it would be rude to just come here and proposition her for something you're doing without inviting her first. So, premium seats, 10 gold pieces at the front, and she looks at him, and she looks at you. And he goes, and she goes.
So when is the wedding?
You see, she looks at you, is like, I love you. I will get 2 front row seats for myself and compatriot of mine. I'm going to see if the head of the guild wants to come. So, that's 30 gold pieces for him and his wife, as well. As she kind of reaches into the till and hands it to Lotso. Lotso takes it. It's like, thank you, dear lady. And she looks at you, pay the woman, and walks off to the side and sits down on a chair.
So I was saying, what do you think? Let's brainstorm here.
A costume for dancing, so something form-fitting but also flowing.
Yes.
But no capes. I don't like capes.
No, they-
Tacky. And you're more likely to trip on them. Let's have something that hovers above the leg plane, but also would look good that trails behind it. So frills a bit. Do you like more airy or more watery?
Let's do
Or are you fiery?
both. Actually, let's do this. I'll give you a challenge. I want you to see if you could implement all 4 elements.
Sounds so stupid, but I'll do it.
And do you think you could maybe possibly, I don't know, this is just a thought. Do you think you could add like minor illusions to it?
Enchantments?
Yeah.
That will be a major cost adder, my dear. I don't do the enchantments in the house.
Is that so? Then scratch that. Then just do what you feel is right.
Very well. So something airy but earthy and fiery but watery.
Actually, take out the earth.
That's right, man. Take it out.
Take it out.
Alright. So flowy and fiery it is. So she writes down something and she pulls out a small abacus and starts tallying something up. It's like, right, and I'm assuming this is performance wear, so there's a little bit
Golden.
of durability there.
Golden scare.
And of course, I want. What is your audience for this?
It'll be for anybody in Katapesh. Anyone worthwhile, and even the commoners, if you must.
I would be emblazoning my personal shop logo on it, a symbol of my name and my quality work.
I'd be happy to
About
sponsor.
this big on the back for everyone to see. Is that all right?
That'll be fine. It's almost in my back.
Yes, no, it will flow well with everything else. Don't worry. You know my tastes. And the idea. Go ahead, roll.
24.
You remember that her clothing sign is based. The sign in front of her shop are 2 tiefling horns and a needle and a thread in the middle.
Oh,
That's
that's
cool.
cool.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's perfectly fine.
Do you think you can add a veil to it?
A veil,
Mhm.
typically used for female dancers. No.
I don't want people to notice me. That
To add the air of mystery to it.
exactly. It's seductive.
Look, I know where you're from. I know you're from that little island of Tinsha. So I'll add some flares of your culture to it, if you wish.
Is it appropriate? She's doing it.
It's more like just did
I
the
have found
research.
myself watching some of those dances in the East before. And I know there are some very beautifully woven grass conical hats that your people tend to wear. So I'm going to add some frills and some embellishments to it and make it nice and fancy. It'll cover your face from the top down, not the bottom up.
That'll be fine.
So she kind of jots that down. This will be. When do you need it by?
Tomorrow will be nice, actually. Tomorrow
Expediency.
night.
Expediency charge. I'm sure you want to try it before you perform.
Yes. See how it flows.
Flicks another bead over. 650 gold pieces.
Hand over the platinum. Keep the chain. Keeping the my phone. Keep
Tell you to keep the chain.
Thank you. No.
So 650. So you hand her 65
Mhm.
platinum pieces,
Yeah.
keeping back 100 for yourself.
Okay.
10 platinum pieces for yourself.
Yeah.
So
And an outfit for our wonderful ticket master as well.
you see he's over there like with the gold pouch and he kind of looks up. Oh, well, you know what? Zadra, I have a very particular taste. So I'm just going to stay here. Lady, gentle people, I'm going to stay here with the Lady Zadra and make sure that my adornments are all of appropriate nature for the performance going forward.
Well,
So why don't you come back with the money later?
I'm a whisperer
onto
on
something.
Brandon. He can't see. How is he gonna look?
Tanner Gray Charles
Kinda
just
wanna
kidding.
This is how he dresses himself. Just waving back and forth.
Does he still have the googly eyes on him?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Like they're up on his forehead right
Nice.
now.
And
Good.
yet he charmed her regardless.
Yeah.
Try to make sure you can get some more patrons or people to come.
He looks over at Zadra. Darling, how long is it gonna take to get me a nice suit of something extravagant? And she's like, extravagant I have. That'll take less than an hour. And he looks at you, come back in 2 hours.
Ooh.
All right, so let's go see if we could make some sales, guys.
Yeah.
So you guys head out.
Yeah.
All right. You leave and you hear lots of, so where you from? As he leans over,
Definitely.
Can I-
not over the counter. He steps up on this ladder that she has for like halfling patrons, and he just leans over the counter.
Can I give her a
Doesn't
wink as I
think.
walk out the door?
You walk out the door as you see she is just enamored by his charisma.
Dear God.
Wow.
Is it his charisma?
Oh.
Or is it that?
That's what he
Or
calls
is it the way his
Yeah.
pants tore?
Oh god.
What pants?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you three, before I jump over, what is your next step?
We're gonna like make our way to the glasses, but at the same time, we're gonna see if we can get some more
Meta pitching.
people.
On the
Wait,
way,
you know it's
since
for-
Lots is no longer around, I'm going to be asking about their incidents with Lotso.
Okay, so then you guys are filling each other in. So when we get back to your roles for the ticket sales in a bit.
Okay.
You four, traveling across the desert.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Getting out to the main gates.
Because
You grab.
we remember that Travis, the brothers, they said they were leaving this morning.
Yes.
So they're theoretically already.
We don't
Or,
know.
or out, or they're departing right now.
Yeah. We should pop by their
Yeah.
place to make sure they're gone.
Yes.
So we quick pit stop by their base and see if they're still there.
Getting there, same kind of feel of the building is. It was barren when you came. It's still looking kind of barren.
I do the same. Take out the dagger. Ding 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 inside the gates. See if anyone opens the door.
The people around you kind of stop and see you kind of doing that, and they mumble a bit as you're clanging the dagger on this iron gate as they walk by.
Western sensibilities. Sorry, I'm a hick.
A woman with a child sees you like just drags your child
Oh,
off.
that's
the street.
rude.
They don't seem.
There are other tieflings in this.
No answer.
Maybe they finally left.
They probably not.
City. All right,
Well, just try to.
ready to head out then.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Try to find the trail.
Let's move.
And I'm wearing one of my like a regular long cloak,
Yeah.
not the Lotso one that I was wearing before,
Okay.
to sort of try to
Yeah.
obscure
Okay.
myself.
Do you guys try to whatchamacallit?
Stealth.
No. Do you guys try to get your horses?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you pick up your horses from the Immaculate Repository stables?
Yeah.
Getting there, the young boy who you had tipped the first day sees you. Ah, you're back. So, are you here for the horses?
We are.
How many are you? You had a number coming in.
We got 4 of us here.
Only 3
So, 3
could have-
horses?
Oh yeah.
because we could buddy up.
Yeah. How about I'm ranged. I'm gonna be at the back of the pack.
Mhm.
You and me stick to one horse.
I don't really. All I need to do is grab onto the reins.
Yeah.
That's true.
So 3 horses.
3 horses.
3 horses. Okay. 1 second. As he kind of like, kind of looks at you. Your tickets. Your
Oh, yeah.
Yes. He grabs and runs off. About 2 seconds later, you see the kid runs back, and 3 horses just trailing behind as he holds onto the reins. Yes, here you go. And he
And then
hands you
give
the reins.
him a gold.
Thank you. So
Yeah.
you're gonna up her?
No, we're not the
Nah.
same. We're all
Okay.
the same.
Gold piece, gold piece, gold piece.
Because I remember he gave me like stink eye.
Well,
Oh,
I
you know,
was
he
the-
put your horse at the end,
I was the first person to tip,
and then
Out of the whole
everyone
group.
tipped better.
and everyone tipped better. So it was because of me that anyone even tipped, but they made me look bad because I was starting out. But yeah,
You see the kid like drops it into his pouch, and you see he's wearing new sandals on this day.
hey,
Oh,
nice,
God.
slick.
what
making-
are those?
Oh,
Wow.
you didn't even commit to
I
it.
hate me.
Leaving the actual city itself. Oh my god.
Oh, just cut to the gate. Just cut to the gate to the outside of town.
Transition.
If it was good enough for Sherry, it's good enough for us.
Oh my. I don't.
Oh,
So, leaving the town after a couple of stops to supply up, get some water, get some rations. You all make your way out. The first side of the journey is hard. It's a bit harsh with actually you. The only two people I believe that have issue with heat right now, just minorly because it's midday, scorching hot desert sun, would be Chandra and Theo.
No, I have one.
The special
Yeah.
robe is going to make this easier, but it's just going to be slightly difficult because you left midday instead of morning. Tordek has Tempest on his back, and so he has literally an ice pack on his back.
True.
And Ben is immune to heat. So
You're like the mascot from Disney. They have
This is a portable record.
so I would like Theo and Chandra to both roll me fortitude saves.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
We're to do 42.
Oh, is it just?
Oh yeah, that's what fucked up
Constitution?
Theo. Yes, Constitution plus your whatever it adds.
Whatever your save
42,
is.
yeah.
All right, let me check.
Where's my save?
Yeah.
Your oracle.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah, okay.
Is it below
Is that a
10?
good haha or a bad haha?
That's a quite a bad. That's a 4.
Ooh.
That's a 4 haha.
11.
Theo, you feel fine. It's getting a bit hot. Chandra, as you're holding on to the horse, you feel the heat just like hitting you as you're traveling in the midday sun, trying to find shade under the horse, but you're like, shit, you're taller than the horse.
Hey,
Not really working for you.
I slow the horse down a bit. I take off my straw hat and I give it to you.
You are considered not fatigued. 'cause
You didn't do
that's-
that before?
Oh wait, that's
Tired.
isn't it?
You.
Fatigue's actually pretty
Yeah, it's like
staggered. No, wait,
Staggered.
no.
Staggered?
No, staggered is a 1 round thing.
Yeah.
You were staggered, and now you're not.
You're considered
Okay, good. 6 seconds.
nauseated
Nope.
could kind of work.
Nope. Nauseated is also a really bad hit.
Queasy. Let's
That's
make
like
up a
heat
new
stroke.
one.
Yeah, but that's
You're gonna take a -2 to all ability checks.
Ooh.
That is
Right now.
horrible.
Okay.
I slow the horse and I hold out my straw hat. You're doing all right, Blue.
I'm fine.
This will persist until your next short rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll just need a little rest.
As I go by, I'm just gonna do a what's it
Get
called?
on.
Create water and just spray him.
Get on the horse,
Water just splashes all over your
Blue.
face.
I could have done that for myself.
Hey, Chandra, get on the horse. You don't need to hold on.
Get off your high horse and get on the high horse.
And then I get on the horse.
So, who's sharing that horse that you get on with? Okay, so it's Ben and Chandra.
Yeah.
So it's literally like red, like at like 4 feet above the horse, and then blue at like 5 feet above the horse.
I'll tell
Who's
you,
leading the charge?
Sven.
I'm 6.
Ben, you're
You
at
said you're in
the
the
front.
No, I'm in the
He's-
back.
Oh, he's in back.
Range.
That means
It would be
so
Theo
what
or
it was,
Tordek.
and all my stuff's close
You
range.
probably-
So Tordek,
Yeah,
you're at the
Tordek.
front. Theo, you're
I'm in the
mid.
middle.
Yeah,
So-
everyone's close range.
Healer centralized horse.
Tordek, I would like you to roll a D100, please.
Oh yeah, we get to fight things maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh gosh, what do I even? What am I?
That's
What do I do?
We have-
70. Yeah, 70.
70.
You guys hate the dragon.
Like, is this-
Riding forward, you look off in the distance. You see the small oasis that you had passed the first time heading through. Not much issue. The first hour passes without any encounter. I would like whoever's keeping eye out for tracks to give me a survival check, please.
That's kind of good.
What's yours?
It's a 5.
That's good.
That's better than mine.
Mine's a 3.
Okay.
So Tordek, since you're at the front, give me a
Mine's 3
survival
as
check.
well.
All right. Well, that's a 17.
Nice.
17. You look down and you definitely see that horses or camels have been through this area recently. You're following a very fresh trail,
Yeah, we're taking
probably 1 or 2 hours behind.
the most direct route.
relay.
We called the
I'll tell
R2.
everyone else. Like, because they're fresh tracks here. It could be them. But, like we don't know what they went out on.
We gotta
so
make
we can
sure-
assume.
We got to make sure if we see them, we keep back.
Yes, it looks like probably an hour, 2 hours from us.
All right, that's good. We know the way to the cave. We get there after they do. make sure they don't see us, and we make sure we see them go in.
Mhm.
After that,
So they don't come out.
we don't even want to wait for them to come out again. We can just take their horses and feed them. They ain't gonna last that long without them.
Sure.
Especially after they're done in there.
This is some really morally gray stuff.
I was gonna ask, Theo, what's your alignment?
In debate.
Mine's like, oh, mine's okay.
Neutral flux.
Yeah.
Ugh, this is just shitty.
Did you say that out loud?
Yeah.
And I know it is Theo. But what else do we gotta do at this point?
Hopefully nothing.
Hopefully nothing. I'll say it. It ain't the worst thing I've done. It ain't the best. I understand your qualms, and Chandra and Tordek, I understand that we all have various degrees of comfortability with what we're about to do. However, we gotta look out for us. We gotta look out for us. They ain't saints either, but I ain't gonna defend it.
So, you guys continue moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
Another hour passes. Theo, I'd like you to roll a D100, please.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Fight them dragons or kobolds. Or
You
scorpions.
want us to die?
No.
Then stop saying the D word.
Dicks.
30.
No, say that out loud.
46.
Just fill it with dicks.
A bag.
Traveling-
I'm gonna get a dick.
Traveling another hour forward,
Desert of Dicks.
you see off in the very far distance that same divot, that same crest over the ridge that leads to the cave that Tyler's mind
what would the
resides.
pool be then? Here it is.
and a familiar trembling in the ground
That's what happens when you roll 69.
shakes
You guys.
below you, the horses, as they all whinny and neigh, and they all kick up. I need you all to roll me animal handling checks. Ride checks. Sorry, ride checks.
I got this.
Oh God!
Wait,
This is gonna be bad.
does Chandra give me help, or do we both think it's
You
separate
both
check?
roll. Just roll. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Am I gonna eat shit?
oh
right
yeah.
now?
Oh, nice.
Hell
nice.
yeah.
Oh, mine's decent.
Time to eat shit.
All right. Whatever you get.
12.
12.
21.
11.
6.
6. So as the horses kick up, Ben, you lean in and pull the reins as Chandra flies off. Theo, you also get kicked off your horse,
Shit.
as well as Tordek. The three of you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the sand pretty hard. The horses run back about 30 feet away from you as Ben, you're able to control the horse and get it to stay its ground. The ground shakes violently as suddenly from the ground this large shelled creature
Oh.
appears, something you've seen off in the distance before,
Oh my.
in the darkness of the cave.
No.
This is a bullet.
Oh fuck. Oh.
Another one, or
You don't know.
Oh. Crap.
It looks fairly large.
Oh no.
It actually is
I
larger
know- I
than
know
all of you
exact-
put together.
Fuck.
Whoa.
Oh god. And I can't use metagame
Here we
logic.
go.
I
So-
can't metagame this.
I would like you all to roll me initiative.
Oh,
what do I do
I
with
hate
this?
it. No. Damn these things.
Let me remove people
my
from.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Sure. Why wouldn't I get like knocked down on the ground first?
Don't
And
fuck
then
me,
be like, yeah,
Vax.
I'm good.
Don't fuck me. Don't fuck me, Vax. He fucked me.
Right.
The rogue fucked me.
What do I do? What am I to do? I'm like, yeah. Just
Get
go-
on the
I just
horse
got
is
up
what
and
you're
be
gonna
like,
do.
yeah.
You're gonna get on the horse.
So, we're down to. Oh. Hopefully, the princess is gonna.
All right, so
So I'm gonna say.
Theo, what'd you get?
10.
10. Ben, what'd you get?
7.
7.
Wait, 9. Sorry, 9.
9.
Yeah.
Chandra, what'd you get?
19.
Wow.
Jordan, what'd you get?
15.
15. So the bullet slams up out of the ground, and you see the sand just like water around it, splashing all over.
How far away from it is us?
You are probably about 10 feet away. No, I'm going to give you about 20 feet away. But Tordek is a lot closer because he was leading the pack.
Okay.
He is right up against us. As Theo, you're 10 feet behind Tordek.
Okay.
Chandra, you just got kicked off his horse 20 feet back.
Okay, I'm a little further away.
Yeah. Wow.
That's good. That's good. This is optimal.
Wait, I need another
Surprise.
one. I need to get another one. Oh, man.
So,
Get this out.
Yes.
Chandra. Oh, wait, Ben, what'd you get?
Me?
Yeah.
9.
9. There you are.
Time, that's been fun.
All right. So, Chandra, you're first. You see this happen. And you remember being told that the tremblings inside the cavern was created by a bullet that was being controlled by a ghoul, by this ghoulish figure. You don't know if this is related to that at all, but you're very close to its origin den. What do you do?
Seduce it.
What, so this thing, does it have eyes?
No. Oh wait, yes it does.
Yeah, it has eyes.
Yes it does.
Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is cast hypnotic pattern on it.
All right.
Or should I-
So give me 1 second because I gotta check this because I want to make sure that this is not.
Oh my god.
What?
What?
Oh,
We looked up a picture of it.
Oh, bullet.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, how are we looking?
I want-
Oh, okay, that's what I thought.
Yep, I didn't embellish this.
Yeah, it has eyes.
It's
It
this.
has eyes.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn those things.
What?
Hi, Rhyhorn.
I really.
So-
Oh god.
What does it need to roll?
It doesn't roll anything. I roll.
Oh, okay.
How many
Yeah.
hit dice does it have though?
I can tell you. You always roll.
Let's see. Fuck me. Okay, that's 1. Please. Go. Okay.
Who knows?
So what is?
That's 7 hit dice.
Doesn't take effect.
Oof.
As you see, Chandra reaches out, and almost like reality changes in front of the bullet itself. The bullet looks, and you see its eyes focus straight on at you. Now,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna bonus action Coat of Many Stars.
Gotcha. Cool.
Are you gonna move to the horse?
No, I'm just gonna stay there.
All right.
I mean, I'm behind the horse. Why would I move forward?
You know what? That's smart.
Yeah.
Because the horse might die.
Intelligence. Oh no! Wait. Sorry. It just looks past the thing. It doesn't look at you. Not that smart. Next up, Tordek. It's your turn.
Oh, okay, so it is literally right next to me.
It's right in front of you. You see this creature is just towering over you.
Fuck him up.
Oh
It
my
expands 5 feet to your left and 5 feet
God.
to your right.
Oh, okay, so yeah, I remember.
Carve that bitch like a tauntaun.
Well,
You see Tordek standing there. He is roughly the size of a bullet's mouth.
Oh fuck.
Tempest, John?
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not near its mouth though, right? Am I?
You're right in front of it, right by its mouth.
Is there area?
Soft underbelly.
No, I'm trying to move away from the mouth. So
You can take a 5 foot step back or a 5 foot step to the side.
I got a question.
Yes.
Actually, because of awesome display, his hit dice get minus by my charisma.
Ooh.
So with what I just rolled at 7, -4, would it still not affect him?
All right, give me 1 second. So hypnotic pattern, right?
Yeah.
So
So
it's
technically it would be
Effectively 11 hit die.
Yeah.
It's gotta have lower than that.
This fascinates a creature.
Yes.
All right. So, as the hypnotic pattern persists, does it last for concentration plus 2 rounds?
Yeah.
So what does it do?
I'm just looking up the
Not a cut.
fascination effect right now.
Right here. A twisting pattern of subtle shifting colors weaves through the air, fascinating creatures within it. Roll 2d4 at caster level. Creatures with huge hit dice are affected first. Affected creatures become fascinated, and sightless creatures are not affected.
Yeah, that's the thing. Fascinated. So that's the effect I'm looking for.
Fascinate.
That's fascinated. Okay, let me read.
I got it. Oh yeah, you got it. Fascinated creature is entranced by a supernatural or spell effect. The creature stands or sits quietly, taking no actions other than to pay attention to the fascinating effect for as long as it lasts. -4 penalty to skill checks made as reactions. Any potential threat allows the fascinated creature a new saving throw against the effect. So every time it gets hit, it gets
Yeah, it's a will save. It's,
Oh,
It
so
gets a will
like,
save.
Is it will save?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Wait,
That's what I'm like. It says will save negates.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And a fascinated creature's ally can shake the creature free as a standard action.
It rolled a 9.
Yay!
wait,
So-
but if I hit it, it can get out of it then.
Yes.
Yes. It gets a new will save at a bonus.
You might want to
Well,
look at it.
Yeah,
So,
but
You
I'll get-
cast this, and as the hypnotic pattern happens, you hear as its eyes once was locked on you, Tordek, all of a sudden glanced straight forward into the pattern.
Would I incur an attack of opportunity if I move back at this point with fascination?
Not
Or does
at this current time.
that- yeah, because so if I hit it, would do that. So yeah, I'm going to
Get on your horse.
well, I'm going to 20 feet into my place. So yeah, I'm gonna go away, get away from it. No, how far are the horses away at this point?
The horse would be
Your
like,
horse is ran 30 feet back.
oh, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely can't use my horse.
So your horse is 30 feet from you, your horse is 30 feet from you.
Yeah, so I can't use my horse.
The only one that's reined in was his.
Double move.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Move.
Run to Ben's horse, and then he could ride you on his turn.
That or go to my horse.
Oh, anyone drawing a weapon, casting a spell, or aiming a ranged weapon at the fascinating creature automatically breaks the effect.
Okay, that's
But
good.
then he hasn't. Yeah, he hasn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's why I waited to see what this result was before I.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Tordek, what do you do?
for that, I'm going to. I could double move to try to get my horse.
So you move 50 feet, or you move 30 feet
It's-
back,
Yeah, well,
because you're 25 feet as a dwarf,
it's
right?
20. I think.
20. Oh, shit.
Well, I'll look again, but I think it's 20.
I think you're 20. Yeah, no, you get there. You get to your horse. It's kind of reined back, and you kind of pull it, and it refuses to go forward. But you have no action right now because you double move.
Okay.
So, at the end of that turn, does the bullet get a save on its turn?
Well, all it says is will.
No, it doesn't.
Negate,
So,
yeah.
It's for the
it's just maintains its concentration on this effect. What do you do?
I'm gonna go to my horse.
Backwards. Just
It's as
Assuming-
long as Chandra is concentrating, plus 2 rounds after that when concentration breaks.
Yep. I know. It's Pathfinder spells.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You get to your horse.
Yeah.
It is 20, okay.
No issue.
Okay, and you said that it was 30 feet away. I've got 30 of movement, and would I be able to get onto the horse?
Yeah, give me a ride check. The horse is fairly frightened.
Negative. Oh,
In the presence of a creature like the bullet, it is very frightened.
Don't let me dice.
7.
10. The horse, you try to pull it so that it stays still so you can get on, but it just keeps reeling back. It's not moving backwards, but it just keeps pulling up away from you as you're pulling it towards you.
Okay,
Doesn't seem to
I'll
let
try
you
that. Shh, 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 shh. You know, people do with horses.
down. Horse whisper. So that ends your turn. Ben, it's yours.
Calm down, motherfucker.
Your horse is as just a free action. Go ahead and roll a ride check to maintain your horse.
Yeah, no worries. Ride. 17.
17. As it almost starts to turn back, you pull it even farther and overcompensate so it straightens out, and it maintains forward direction.
Oh, I'm booking it to Chandra.
Backwards.
Yeah.
It's right. He's like right behind you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think, if anything, if I could have just like grabbed on later on.
I help him
You
onto the
mumbled
horse.
a lot of that.
No, I was just like, okay, whatever.
I reach my hand down and pull him up. Can I do that as a standard action?
Yeah. So
like a
as you
grapple
as it would be one to grab and then one to pull. So I'll let you do a full round movement to grab, get him on the horse.
Yeah.
So go ahead, and give me a strength check, just straight up.
17.
17. Yeah, you grab Chandra's hand and Chandra, you just float up onto the horse and sit down. Yeah.
We ride off into the sunset.
So that ends your turn since it's a full round action.
Yeah.
Chandra, it's your turn. You're maintaining concentration.
Yeah, I was just like, I'll just tell everybody, like, I can hold this for a little bit longer, just a little bit further too. Just get on your horses and let's go.
We have the cave in sight, right?
It's about another hour's ride forward.
Okay.
You don't know that if you leave this here, what's gonna happen.
Do we want to go past it, or do we want to head back? If it's the same one that's in the cave and it's out here, we might have limited options.
If this thing is out here, I honestly don't think that we need to really go ahead and check too much on the other two.
That works for me.
Wait, you said that this is like an hour away from it? Does a bullet move like at the same speed that we do? Because you said that it's an hour away, and so they were like, what, an hour ahead of us?
It moves a
we
bit
did like
faster
an
than
hour
you,
or
actually.
two.
And it can
An hour.
and it
Yeah.
goes subterranean.
Yeah, and the burb is what I'm concerned about.
It moves slightly slower than a horse, but faster than US people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then
But it
because
can-
I'm remembering like
But it effectively
if I'm
goes
being
as the crow
consistent,
flies because it goes on the ground.
Yeah, and because I thought I'm different. Because,
It might be a different one.
So, what do you guys do?
well, because I was thinking different edition too. So
I'm turning it around. Are we good?
make me all.
We don't know if they're dead though.
Yeah.
Maybe we should hang out in the outskirts of town.
Fair enough.
Come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if this thing's
Back at the
here,
gates then.
Okay.
this thing probably if this thing is matches the rumbling that we heard, possibly an alternative, possibly.
We're
Yeah,
having
who
this conversation while we're
Yeah.
riding.
Yeah.
We can have
As we stumble.
Yeah.
So you guys are riding far off
Yeah.
and retreating.
Yeah.
Giddy up.
Ha, you guys
Range
thought that there
100
was going
feet.
to be a battle
Plus
this
10
feet per
episode.
level.
Yeah.
So 150 feet.
Yeah.
After you get about 150 feet away, you feel your spell dissipate from your concentration.
And there's about 12 seconds still.
Yeah. And well, once you're out of range, it's gone.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then the thing is concentration plus 2 rounds. The
Semantics.
fascination of it.
Yeah.
So
We're
it's like the
go away. Yeah.
12 seconds pass quickly,
Yeah.
and you hear behind you the rumbling, trailing you,
Oh, fuck.
but losing distance slowly. You guys do a straight ride back to Katapesh.
Yeah.
I need everyone to roll me a Constitution saving throw for the horse. It's a 2-hour ride straight back at full speed.
What should we add to it?
Huh? Add plus. Ooh, a horse is pretty hard. You add plus 7.
Oh, thank God.
Oh
yeah.
Wait, I plus them what we roll.
Do we take his roll or my roll?
Your roll since you're riding the horse.
15.
15.
Well, wait, what number did you say for
7.
the? Okay, we do math then.
I actually got it.
24 for you.
24.
All right.
9.
9.
I have yet to roll anything higher than a 10.
As your 2 horses, Chandra, Ben, and Tordek, make good way after the first hour, you see Theo's horse starts trailing back, losing speed. Theo, I want you to give me a perception check.
Oh no. Perception.
Well, she's in the middle of the pack.
Yeah, but she's
Yeah.
still behind though.
Well, yeah.
Oh my god!
What?
It's a 3. Like, oh my gosh,
What
why
is-
am I
what is-
rolling so low?
Change dice.
Oh, like,
Are
no,
you-
I switched out from the dice that were also rolling low.
It happens. It happens. So, you 3, you see, Theo-
That's 13. 13 total.
so you're
Is
focusing. You notice that your horse is losing speed. You're trying to kip it to get it to go forward. What about you 3? What do you guys do?
Are you cool with as soon as she gets a little further back from us, we slow down so that we're not seriously?
Yes,
okay, good.
So
we
going
try
from
to
a-
keep a little closer.
From a linear line, you guys go into a straight horizontal riding side to side formation. with the speed lowering, you guys feel the ground trembling again. Katapesh, an hour away in distance from you, you see the city lights, the city skyline off in the distance.
If we're on side by side with Theo's horse in the middle, can one of us like grab her onto our horse?
Can I?
Or have
Yeah, because you're practically weightless.
Yeah.
Can
Well, no, on the horse he's not.
I could just.
Well,
I'll
there's also
just
my
jump
horse
off and
though.
hold on
I
to
use
it.
a hero point to try to reroll
No,
for the
wait.
horse?
You want to be behind the horse? Get on
Go
front of
ahead
it. Do like
and try.
bulkhead on the
Okay.
ship.
I haven't used any of them,
Yeah.
and if
Go
this
ahead,
is
go
gonna
ahead,
cost
yeah.
the party, better. That's plus a 7. That's
Mathematically, that is better.
16.
16. As you all slow down and you hear the rumbling again, Theo focuses down to the horse. You see she leans in, just whispers something, a language that you almost don't understand, Theo. And you go up, down, left, right, left, right. And
She
the
knows the
horse
source code of the universe.
Oh no.
kips up and just runs forward and bolts up to original speed as you all follow in behind Theo.
Okay.
The trembling slows down again, losing behind you guys.
Oh my gosh.
About an hour away from Katapesh. What's everyone's intelligence scores here?
Nothing.
16.
16?
12.
Then you know that you're tracking something back with you at this point. This thing has followed you for an hour and doesn't seem to relent.
So, fuck.
Are you gonna say anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna say. I'll say it. It's gonna come with us back to the gate. I got the loudest voice, so we better start screaming as soon as we get there.
There's gonna
And
be other
also,
people that helps us.
I need
Yeah.
Chandra and Theo to both roll me Constitution, fortitude saving throws again,
I'm gonna
just for the fatigue of riding.
I'm gonna keep like one arm of the lines and one arm on
17.
Chandra's shoulder.
Good. Okay. All right.
That's
Yeah.
funny. I'm good. I'm good.
All right. Okay.
Okay, so but yeah.
You're not falling off again, motherfucker.
Nope.
We can hope that this thing hopefully
There's gonna be other people there. We'll strength
Yeah.
in numbers. It's fine.
and we can only hope that that thing was being controlled by the ghoul, which hopefully got those two, Travis and Travis. So hopefully,
We'll wait at the gate. Meanwhile, that's not a
Yes.
conversation running for our lives.
I know. I was just throwing
So-
out there. It's kind of like a hope that
As you guys ride for another hour towards Katapesh, that's 4 hours. 2 out, 2 back on you guys. We're gonna switch back out to the other
Yeah.
team.
Uh,
So back to Team Shoppers.
Yeah, team shoppers. Happy crew.
Life's fine. Our friends are doing great.
Yeah, they're not gonna bring any danger towards us.
So
We're not all gonna die.
Troll in the
you guys head
dungeons.
off to the day stalls looking for a
Center
lens
panel.
crafter.
I'm stuck on Harry Potter.
Go ahead, roll me a diplomacy check as you guys move forward through the streets.
Diplomacy check. I should have been with them.
Dude, they got Mr. Charisma over here.
6.
31.
31.
weird.
Yaakov?
20, right?
Yeah, D20.
Okay.
This is the guy that brokered our cabbage.
3 plus 2.
Ooh.
So 3.
3.
Wait, hold on.
Mr. Diplomacy.
Wait, you didn't.
So
I thought you got the massive deal for
I
us.
did. I did 0. I rolled a nat 20.
+2.
yeah, plus 2.
Remember, I was the one that had to deal with the lycanthrope because I have the hide.
I know you did.
Yeah.
But
So,
he got us the catch.
6, 3, and 30. 1.
5.
5. So, Yomi, you are kind of running forward, zipping from person to person, like showing them a flyer and showing them some moves. A number of people kind of smile, laugh, and they start clapping so that you dance for them. A good number of people have decided to buy tickets from you.
Uh-huh.
9 have bought the
Premium.
no the back end tickets, the 3 copper tickets.
Uh-huh.
Please.
So that's 9 times 3. That's 21. So that's 21 copper
27.
pieces. 27 copper pieces.
Uh-huh.
And let's see now. 3 have decided to buy the front row platinum piece
Oh snap.
tickets.
Okay.
So you made 3 platinum pieces and 27 copper pieces.
Nice.
Sorry, we're like bartenders. We get a lot in tips.
And you need to mark down attendance.
Okay, and I got 12.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
as you turn around to sell to more people, you notice that Brandon's like, tickets! Tickets! And people are just clearing out the square, and Byako is like kind of walking up to people and like really going into the depth of quality of paper that the tickets are printed on. But not, yeah, it's like quality paper. But they're just looking like, no, we're good. Thank you, though. No.
No,
And
really. Touch
you
it.
turn around, the square has cleared completely.
As I'm like zipping around, I turn around. It's a ghost. I'm like, what happened?
I don't know. It's just, trying to talk to people. I guess they don't like tall people or something.
Oh my.
One guy had actually yelled back at you, tickets! And you yelled, tickets! You sold 1 3 copper piece
Okay.
ticket. And Byako, one person was really into the paper.
So you might not even show up.
Yeah.
It's funny though.
He was just there to buy the ticket.
He bought the copper piece ticket too, but like you're kind of thinking about it. He didn't seem interested in the show at all.
He just
He just bought the ticket.
You got the ticket.
You thought we would show it off.
I sold 1 ticket.
What if you get customers based
So
off
as
that?
we're still walking towards to get the glasses, I'm gonna go up to Brandon and be like,
For this little thin mints.
so you've been gone for a while. Who is he? Or she, whichever floats your boat.
Do you remember at the bank the blonde guard?
The thought.
Thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
on it? You still won?
The self-begotten thought.
It's been a couple nights with him, see where things go.
I'm gonna go up there and
It's been nice.
you like him?
And,
Do you like him?
Wow.
Like,
That's what she said.
my
Are you in love with him? It's okay.
She
I
turned
won't
bright
tell.
red.
It's okay. I won't tell. And I say something in Sylvan. And they call you Flower Child.
I'm gonna say back in Sullivan. Thank you. Aw.
What do you say?
I say thank you.
Oh, and I'm gonna say, you speak Sylvan?
Yeah.
I think Byako also
You speak
speaks Sylvan.
What?
As a cat folk?
He speaks. Let me check.
It's
Oh
Where
my
is your
god.
language?
We're
Give me
gonna
a second.
destroy the town.
Yeah.
We're going
Yeah.
to destroy the town. You guys, let's leave. Let's leave this continent.
Never return.
Sorry. They speak common, cat folk, and if you have a high intelligence score, you can pick Elven, Knoll, Gnome, Goblin, Halfling, Orc, or Sylvan.
Oh, I don't think I have that.
He
No.
doesn't.
What's your intelligence?
He doesn't.
-1.
No, you barely speak common.
No.
He can speak it. It's just not read and write.
He's got a 9.
From what you know, cat folk is a lot of purring and like really, really minor noises.
So I'm just gonna be
Action
like,
is louder than words,
I'm gonna be like, it's okay if you're not in love with it. I mean, not everyone can enjoy being in love. I mean, to be honest, love sucks. You sometimes you feel like you're in love, and eventually it just goes away.
We don't just murder everyone.
You feel like it just gets hard when you realize that once that's gone,
I
you
survived
have to
the
bring it
bullet.
back.
Let's celebrate life.
Did
But
this,
the whole life.
if it's too personal, did this happen recently?
Huh? What? I'm still here. For a moment.
Do we have anywho, do we have pamphlets for this dance?
Oh, we've been carrying out flyers.
Oh no!
I can turn into a bird and drop these across the city if you want.
That'd be great. And then, so I was like, okay, are you ready? And I'm holding up.
And they can't arrest a bird
I'm
for
going
litter.
beast shape. Is that what it's called in this game?
Yeah, animal
Is it wild
shape.
shape?
Yeah, wild shape.
Into I don't know, common bird here.
All right, so you turn into a hawk.
Yeah.
And you see she jumps up and her cloak just forms into feathers as Renwin's hands become talons and grips a stack of the flyers and flies up into the air.
Gosh, she's so cool.
While she does that, I'm gonna cast prestidigitation on her to make her look very noticeable, like
Wow.
glimmering.
Quick, where's your
She's
fish?
glimmering, and then as she gets out of range, she becomes just a regular hawk.
Yeah.
Yaako, as you see this, you look up and see the bird take off, and your eye trails, and you see off in the distance the 3 giant catfolk people that were in the bar are just walking down the street.
Oh.
Big money, big money.
You went over to them?
Big money, no
All right.
worries.
You went over to them, and they stopped like, oh.
Hey, so
What is this?
show happening.
Busting out the finger guns. That always gets them.
So that diplomacy check now.
No, please no.
They kind of lean into you. Roll me a diplomacy
Oh,
check.
God.
Add 2 because of your racial heritage with them.
Are you saying this in Catfolk?
Are these not the same? Are these different couple?
15. And then
Natural
grab
15,
plus-
so plus 4.
No, 15 total.
Oh, 15 total?
Unnatural. Yeah. It's
Okay.
It's a 13.
So,
Wait, so the
15
Wait,
total.
Plus 2.
Yeah. +2 and then an added +2.
and then
Right?
add plus 2 on top of that. So
Oh,
17. So 17. So you tell them about it? What do you say to them?
See, observe the fine quality of these tickets.
That doesn't change.
And the sales
But it's catfolk. Maybe they'll be into it.
You see, they kind of reach out and like all 3 of their paws kind of like pat onto it. Yes, very, very fine.
And then,
Textures are great.
Then there's front row seats. I don't know if the quality is any different. Front row seats are good.
But get a better view.
Oh,
They kind of lean into you. Would it be in the light?
It's inside.
Yes.
It's inside.
No.
No. Yes. No.
Wait, you're a stage manager. You should.
It's a theater. It's gonna be dark except for where you are.
Yeah.
The light will be accentuated.
How many seats per table?
We would know this based on the golden scarab.
You, Yomi, would know this because you're the only one with him.
Okay.
Roll me an intelligence check.
Oh no.
See if you remember.
Oh no.
He does not remember.
Yeah. That's 5. That's straight up intelligence.
Just say as
Yes.
many as you
Yeah,
want.
that's 5.
That's 5.
Uh-huh.
Maybe there were small tables, so maybe 2 people per table in your mind.
Can't say anything. Not there.
Yeah, so you're
the
asking.
locals?
They're not locals.
Damn it. Wait, the place isn't local?
Oh no, it is. But the thing is, they're asking you how many people are seated at a single table.
Oh. Damn. Okay, yeah. Sorry, can I do that, buddy?
Wait. Well, you believe that it's 2.
Okay. You should come. There's a lot of things you do with Golden Scarab, and you'll be seeing this.
How many seats per table?
2. But if
We will buy 3 front row seats, 1 for each of us. No, front row tables for each of us.
so 3,
So 6 tickets for the front row.
6.
Meanwhile, we're just like.
But they're asking you basically clear out 3 tables at the front for them,
Okay.
and they're offering, and you've promised them basically for the price of 2 tickets.
Okay.
They need space.
So, they hand you 6 platinum pieces.
Okay.
As they look at you, and you see one of them sticks out his hand.
It's like Lucky Cat.
Yeah.
You see each one grabs a ticket and they like look at it. Thank you. And they just kind of hover off.
Welcome.
Man, NPCs are weird.
I know.
Can I drop
What
tickets
a continent,
onto
guys. What a
the
continent.
line that's waiting from the bank?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you drop off
Captive audience.
tickets or flyers?
Flyers.
Flyers.
No
Okay.
tickets.
Free tickets.
So let's see now.
And in that square as well.
You see about out of the 50 so people that are in the line, about 10 of them pick up flyers and they look at it. From that 10, about 8 of them pocket the flyers. You go back.
I'm gonna go see what Eggs is doing.
You fly over to the docks and you see Eggs, after about an hour of selling tickets on your way towards the day stalls. You see Eggs is flying back towards you, kind of almost in line with you. And there's something in his beak.
Ooh.
Get
Dead
a
rat.
perception check.
Yeah, give me a perception check. With as a hawk, you get a +2, I believe.
Okay. Natural 20.
Nice.
Your eye just zooms straight into the actual object itself, and you see it's a small box, wooden carved.
What's in the box?
It's another box.
Obviously.
That's where his bird just going.
You're racing him to the road.
I'll lead him, fly up to him and see if he'll follow me.
You fly up to him, and you see he, like, immediately starts circling around behind you, and you lead him down to where?
Bachelor.
Back to them.
Yeah.
You guys, as you're continuing to sell, give me both diplomacy checks as you're walking.
Natural 20.
Oh.
Natural 20. What's the bonuses?
Bonuses is 40. No, wait, 35.
35. Okay.
19.
19. You both are
Plus, I
able
don't know.
to work together.
It's Christmas. It's
Oh,
Christmas.
charisma?
Yay!
It's 21.
21. Working together, you both actually managed to sell another 10 platinum,
Oh.
Snap.
and
You might want to temper it at that point. Like,
9
I can't say.
9 of the gold piece tickets.
Hey.
Hey.
Wasn't it 5 gold?
Yeah, it's 5 gold pieces. That's whatever the gold piece value is.
Yeah, it was 10
And
gold, 5 gold.
7 of the actual copper pieces.
So 17.
Tight.
As you both are selling, you turn back and you see a hawk appears in the air and just as Branwyn lands, her cloak just
Oh, that's
sprawls
bad.
out.
That's bad on your knees.
And suddenly the vulture-esque gare of that is Eggs circles down and lands on her shoulder, and you see it nuzzles up to you and like kind of pokes at you with its beak with whatever is in its mouth.
I want to see what it is.
You open up your hand as
That's fine. I'm so excited.
Happy birthday.
you guys' birthday came up, and I was like, fucking Christ, I have to get things.
Use your plus strength. To
The
Here, I'll
orcish
get it.
strength.
You're in the game. Okay.
As
Yeah.
Branwyn,
Is this in-game?
you have the box as you open it up, and you see there's a leaf in it with a note scrawled out.
There's a note. On the other side, there's a letter. And then there's a message.
Whoa.
You can read it.
Ooh.
And,
It's my note.
yeah, it was just, yeah.
What the?
Oh.
Okay, Okay, so Joe was making fun of it because it's a natural 1 on one side, but it's because it's a natural 20 on the other. So you just have to wear the right side
Wear it the
out.
right way.
For the luck of the day.
That little yours was from I think Ireland. Yours is from Poland.
Jeez.
Etsy. It's.
Oh, nice.
I didn't realize they were
Alright.
from international
If we're,
purchases.
if we're triangulating,
That was
you're gonna
after-
get
that
a
was
gift
after you
from
bought it.
France
Yeah.
Ah, cool. Pretty cool.
or Spain.
I had to guess on the length.
with Spain.
I was like, you don't want too deep, but yeah.
That's so great.
Milan.
As Byako and Yomi, you see this as Branwyn pulls out this beautiful ornate necklace with a green emerald gem.
Wow. Who's that from?
It's actually made from cold steel.
Wow.
Oh,
Thank you, Paul.
okay, not silver.
No.
No.
This is something a druid can wear without issue.
Is it? Oh, do I have? Did I get the spell today? Can I just take magic on it?
Yeah. You cast detect magic over time and no magic.
Okay.
Well, it's like fingerprints of magic, but not no enchantments.
Sentimental.
Okay.
value.
Okay. Okay. But he was only gone. Ace was only gone for a day.
Not even a day. Only about an hour.
What happened?
This is from someone who I've been seeking.
Is it
Your mom?
It's weird when I play your guys' parents. I buy you gifts as in-game parents.
you want to see her? We could see if we can catch up to her. If you-
Oh, did I get to speak with the animal today? Shit, no, I didn't.
Here, eggshells here. Flies off
Yeah, in what direction is it?
towards the end.
You mind if I go try to find this person?
Yeah. Where do you want us to meet?
I'm gonna head to the docks.
Okay, so we'll meet you at the docks after we get the glasses.
Sounds good. And I'm gonna go and look for any druids I can find in the dock area.
Okay. So you head off. You two.
We're gonna get the glasses and selling.
All right. So you guys end up making it to the day stalls. You get there without issue, and you eventually track down this older-looking gentleman. Looks elvish, but gray-haired. Still full head of hair, just gray, slicked back all the way down. And laid out on the bed in front of him is just all these different pairs of frames. What do you do?
Shit, do we even know what he needs? The
Just
frames?
give him the biggest ones.
Oh,
Like
no.
the biggest, the glass one. Like the, I don't know.
Can I do an intelligence check
Does prescription
to
exist in
like
this
see which one he
realm?
needs?
Not so much.
I mean, did he have the glasses?
No, he never had glasses.
Some cheap large glasses.
We could. Excuse me.
Yes.
Hi, we're looking for a pair of lens for our halfling friend or compatriot. Which one would you recommend?
Well, that depends. Does he have issues with reading? Does he have issues with seeing shapes? What's
From what mostly shapes, from what I can tell, is that you can only see blobs of colors. So I'm
Oh, that's just-
filtering.
that is a heavy loss of sight. So I do have a lens available, but they're quite thick. He turns around, you see, opens the chest, and he pulls out a kind of large, like square crystalline lens
You're gonna get
and places
Farnsworth.
it down.
You're gonna get Farnsworth.
He kind of places it. It's like, I can have this cut, but the lens itself is about this.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
Oh my.
How much is that?
For a lens in this quality,
No.
it's roughly about 200 gold pieces.
I got it.
Okay, we got it now. Okay,
For
we'll
the frame and then next
Well, frames are where they get you.
Go
Oh,
find
fuck
out
this
what
guy.
his actual prescription is.
Let me tell you,
Wait,
frames
no
are
one-
where they fucking get you.
No one asked me for the gun.
I will be cutting it out, so it will
gosh,
be
no.
lowering my inventory. This will be another 50 gold pieces per lens.
So that's 100, 300.
300, yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Did you know his prescription?
Go back.
No one.
No, why aren't we there? Why isn't any of us there?
Oh my gosh, why didn't you bring him with you? I'm gonna kill myself.
My soul hurts.
This is Grog and Grog shopping.
Hey, I
My
have a
non-existent
+3.
soul hurts.
So it balances us out.
But you guys have no concept of value.
We don't.
Not really.
Oh my gosh, you
it's
guys are
pretty
horrible.
So, what do you do?
Can we go back and find out what he needs? Go back to the dressing Xanadu.
Do you want to do that? I am going to see if I can sell some more tickets.
Okay.
This guy.
I can run.
So Gyako
He is the fastest.
Gyako runs back. It's not that far away. You get there within like 30 minutes. You were just taking time, weaving your way through.
You guys are beautiful. We love you. But right now you're killing us.
So
So I'm going to go
Or
back
being
over
chased by a bull.
So,
you see, he like
We're
lifts
literally
up
gonna
this
kill
lens
people.
and puts it back in this chest, and you see their lenses of different thicknesses.
uh-huh.
In necessity, closes it.
So
And turns on. Yes. How can I help you?
there's another show that we're doing tomorrow, and would you be interested in watching it?
What type of show?
It's a performance.
Spoken word?
No, I will be performing a dance at the Golden Sparrow.
Not a movement man myself. I'm sorry. No, not interested.
It'll be consisting of magic, a lot of visuals.
Ooh, magic. Poof. And you see prestidigitation like sparkles, like poof out of his hands. Whatever.
If you have anyone that would be interested in watching it.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Come on, Chip
20.
Skylark.
26.
How many flyers?
I have flyers, and I hand him like a couple.
You see he takes them and he puts it down on the corner of his table and like picks up a rock on the ground, puts it on top. Let's see who takes them.
I'm gonna add a little bit more flyers.
You guys know those like boba shops where they have like the advertisements
Yeah.
on the table here. This is just one like two. He's like, well, do you need anything else from me? I'm going to be closing the shop soon.
My friend will be back very soon. We just need.
So soon.
Byako, you get back to the door and you get there and you open it. And it's locked.
Okay.
you try to break it down?
What?
Do you try to break it down?
I can just. I don't know.
Knock her loudly.
Feel like I don't know. Yeah, I could just try knocking first.
So you knock and you hear 1 second, please.
Oh my god, no!
About like 5 minutes pass, and you see the door opens and Lotso kind of opens, peeks out, like, "Hi, we're closed."
I know. Prescription. What's your prescription?
Oh, it's you. I have like nearsightedness and farsightedness that doesn't work, so I'm like blind essentially. So I don't see shapes really well.
So you don't see shapes. What do you see, or what do you need to see, or what would help you see?
I need to be able to
Things.
see a face that's roughly about 3 feet away from me.
Face 3 feet away. Okay. Anything else I need to make glasses?
Just give him a monocle. Just give him a monocle. He doesn't need both.
Gold rim.
Gold ribs.
Oh, this guy better be making us in some dough, I swear.
Fucking
He
It's
was
already a
close.
little past, like it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon now. It's like going into evening.
Okay, 3 feet away. Okay, and then
He doesn't need to see so good.
specific. So what like reading, more or more?
No,
shapes?
I can read things. I'll just hold it really close to my face. I need to see faces.
Okay,
That's
needs
how I
to
make
see
my connection.
faces. Got it. Okay.
Look, I'm in the
That's
middle
not
of
how-
something
that's
here.
not
All right.
Well, you
I'm
were in the middle of
I'm sure that's not how he makes his
He
connection.
was in the
All
middle
right,
of something.
thanks a lot. I'll be back some other time. Glad I didn't break the door down.
Yeah, hey.
After about like another 5 minutes, you kind of wait there awkwardly, and you see another person walks by and like looks over the glasses and sees your flyer. Grabs one. Grabs two. There's no reason for a person to need two. It's really odd behavior.
Puts one.
You're an assassin.
Two back.
As this is happening, 2 hours have passed. As you get to the edge of the dog towns. What do you guys do? You see the
As soon as we get to any civilization, even the dog towns, I just shout, "Bullet!"
roll me an intimidation check.
Oh boy,
We got this.
that's really good. 27.
As you yell out bullet, you guys all see a number of Zephyr guards look up, and you see 3 Zephyr guard captains reach up to their necklaces as these large golems stand up from the main gate. As they walk out, you hear the trembling as they come towards you. And as the trembling in front of you grows, the golems move forward, you hear subsides behind you.
I'm just gonna like fall off the horse.
And you see the Zephyr guards all draw their weapons and bows, and they're all just aimed out. Silence. Where?
Are we past them at this point? Like past the wall of?
Yeah, like you just ran past them, and
Yeah.
it's like a good 2 minutes of silence as
I turned the horse around and pointed my crossbow too. I'm like, it was right behind us.
I think it stopped the rumbling, the different rumblings from it, and then from the big things that you guys have there, and it ran away.
Trailed us for hours.
you see like the 3 captains kind of grab onto their medallions again as the giant golems that kind of tower over about all of you. Chandra just 1 foot over you, the rest of you like 3 feet over you. Like back.
I'm only like 5 inches shorter than him.
Okay, like over both of you. Back to their positions of rest in front of these shops and these the open parapets. And they kind of just look at you for.
But holy hells, man, that was a quick response. We were trying to test you. That was not like
Yeah.
that was not fake call. We were actually just fearing for our lives.
We were.
Here, feel my pulse. Right here.
You see one of the gate captains who's just looking at you. Look, where are you staying?
What?
All for you, where are you staying?
Us.
Sand Dragon?
Sand Dragon Inn.
We'll send someone over there with a bill for activating the Algoons of the city, as well as alerting the armed guards and the armed forces unnecessarily.
Well, that's
I'd rather have it be unnecessarily than necessary, because that could have led to a lot of deaths.
Look, I get it. Things in the desert happen. It'll be like 50 gold. It's fine.
I got it.
You hear going.
then I like
Give it to him right now.
You hand them 50 gold.
I like
Thank you.
not to say anything because then it'll make it worse.
It's like clearing me out.
Look, unless something's actually popping up to kill people in the city, I don't want to hear you yelling about monsters or things popping up. We already have a lot of contention, especially in the dog towns. Understand?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right. Back to work, men. And you see, like, the 3 battalions break off and they start heading in
Thank
the
you.
other direction.
Then I turned to
He got
I turned to you guys, but that was cool as fuck though, right?
Fuck. And
I'm laying on the sand. I'm just.
Did you see that? Did you see them like run up and then ready?
Give me a perception check.
Yeah.
18.
18. You look out, kind of not satisfied with the situation, and you see off in the distance the dunes shifting.
Back and forth.
Back and forth.
Well, it's still out there.
Where?
About
Yeah.
It's waiting.
1,000 feet out.
Hey,
So-
I don't grab a captain. I try to get the attention of a guard and a battalion. Wait, sir,
Give me
hold
a persuasion check.
on. Okay.
Diplomacy, sorry.
18.
18. You grab a guy and he turns around. You see the same kind of blonde-haired, billowing face of the guard that you saw in the bank.
Of course.
Oh.
Hi.
Hello. How can I help you?
That. I confirm with you that. The moving sand.
You guys pointed up.
Yeah.
Yes.
He looks out to the sands.
Look with
He's
your
gonna get a
special
bonus.
eyes. My brand.
My son. My son.
Look at Brandon. My brand.
Oh wow! Shit. He rolled a natural 20.
Yeah.
Like you guys track it with your finger, and he's like, interesting. I'll let someone know about this. Thank you for pointing that out.
Hey, maybe I better.
Just
Only
wanted
ask
to be
him out.
on the record that it was not a fake alarm going on.
Yeah.
That there was in fact a bullet, and it is still there.
I think the captain
So-
appreciated what you gave to him earlier. He told me to keep an eye out for the rest of you.
Okay.
It's fine. No, it's fine.
Alright.
Don't worry.
Thank you.
And like I recognize him from like what she's told me and stuff and everything.
You kind of squint at him, and you see he kind of squints at you. It's like, he's like, I know who you are.
I'm gonna pretend to like get the word tip, but I don't have a hat. And I'm just gonna walk away.
Pump
Wait.
and-
Yeah.
Before you go, you are a very unique and beautiful individual. I imagine you also appreciate other beautiful individuals. We've got a show this evening. Not this next evening, tomorrow evening. It involves dancing, magic, visual effects. Very prestigious audience is going to be there. You want to schmooze, you want to mingle, whatever suits you. I know you're on duty. I know you got a job, but you ain't gonna be on duty all the time.
You know, might run into some people over there.
He thinks for a moment and he looks at you. You said duty. And he walks away.
Some choice in men, huh?
Well,
You see this is the first time you've actually seen him in full Zephyr God regalia, though. Like, he just isn't wearing the mask itself.
other than the full.
He seems to be a little bit against the entire way of part of being a Zephyr God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
I mean, when you got it, flaunt it.
True.
Well,
Well,
Should we stay out here a little bit longer? See if
yeah.
Yes, good idea. Yes.
Yeah.
Before, like,
If they're gonna be back, they'll be back
This way. And go
this
Yeah,
way
I think
and
they'll-
at somewhat of a leisurely pace. And if the bullet don't get him, then we'll see
how
by
many of
night.
us do we need to stay here?
We'll stay. Well,
Should we at least let the rest of them know that we're here?
yeah.
hey Sean, how about you and me stick here? Tordek, you and Theo, go find them. They can't have gone far. They probably got to the seamstress or they're at the venue.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't take you that long.
Like what time is it right now? It's like
It's rough. You guys.
night-ish. You said that
like
we would meet over at the Sand
2,
Dragon
4.
Inn.
It's about
whenever.
4
Right.
p.m.
So
Yeah.
Like
so,
for you guys, yeah.
I actually needed to talk to Theo a little bit. So if
all right,
we
yeah.
went
Okay,
in-
then I'll stay here then.
You two. Oh,
Those did, yeah.
heavy hitters.
yeah.
Stay
Yeah,
out
let's
here.
stay.
Hit heavy.
Yeah, go. Yeah. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Cool.
All right.
And break.
So you two head back. You two stay. Theo and Chandra, you guys head into the gate, and you pass Sidrus, who is kind of standing by the gate, kind of leaning in. Sees you two pass and looks at both of you. Gives you guys a wink.
Bran will be there. Just keep going. I just keep going.
Yeah, just looks and
I'm not a good hype man.
I'm gonna walk like while I'm walking. I'm just gonna like color spray the air, just like as I'm walking. Just
like
glitter.
rainbow juice.
yeah.
It's Pride Month, bitches.
What does color spray do?
Blinds.
It's just yeah.
Yeah,
It's like Abracadaniel from Adventure Time. Just whoo, whoo.
Abraca, fuck you.
It's
make a wisdom
a vivid
saving.
cone of clashing colors springs forth from your hand, causing creatures to be stunned, possibly
my
blind, or knocking them unconscious.
Wait,
Just
do you want to do that?
shoot in
You
the
want
air.
to
Don't
attack
point it
the
at people.
Oh, I'm not like attacking. I'm shooting it up, not shooting it at him. It's
You
supposed
do
to-
this, and a number of people are like, oh my goodness. And you see he kind of
I was like,
like-
that's gonna be there for sure.
Come see the show.
Just
No context. I don't have any flyers.
he's just like, I guess. Where do I buy tickets?
Shit, where did we buy?
Golden Scarab.
Golden Scarab.
Gold. Yeah.
Oh, I know the owner. It's fine. I'll just get it.
But we like money. Okay, bye.
Everybody else, there's going to be
Go to the back.
a show, dancing, magic, and whatnot. Tomorrow evening, come to the Golden Scarab.
Give me a diplomacy check. I'll give you a +2 for that color spray.
Natural 20.
Yeah, buddy.
That
Plus.
is a 36.
Oh.
You see a number of people look up. Most of the gnolls in the dog market and the dogs, dog town, kind of ignore you. But a lot of the merchants who are leaving,
Oh, don't leave.
you see about 6 of them hear this. Maybe we can stay another day, and they turn back into the actual city. You'll see if they arrive. Joe, write down 6.
Cool. Platinum or whatever.
None.
Six.
Just write down 6 attendees. You guys are on your way back.
Theo, I wanted to say something. And I wanted to give you this. I'm gonna bring out the letter and let's just Mbazi wanted me to hold on to this for you until you are ready. And I don't necessarily believe you are ready for
Oh, absolutely not.
it. So don't open it.
Okay.
But after what happened to me the past couple of days, I don't feel the same sense of responsibility that I could have for anything of this importance, especially this. Please. You'll know when you're ready. I don't have to tell you. You can open it when you want to.
Okay.
So I give her the letter. It's just-
Inside check. Nah.
I was lost into nothingness. And for my weakness, for not being able to escape that, friends, I couldn't help you. We got lucky this time. Again, as with your recovery, and I don't know how many times we can keep doing this, cheating death and whatnot. If we don't have any others, at least we have each other, all of us. And I want to say from the bottom of my heart, from all of the lifetimes I've had and everything that we may experience together later on, that I will not fail the party ever again. What you said to me when we got out of the cave, I would chalk that up to helping me kind of finding more even footing. Kind of a slap in the face.
I'm kind of like that.
Theo, living slap in the face. Business
And that's
card.
exactly what I needed.
Glad I can help.
Yeah.
Tensions were high and I kind of snapped. I wasn't sure that any of us were going to get out of there alive. And there was a certain lackadaisical element that was given to certain members of the party about the whole death scenario. Some members of the party have been able to come back within the same day, and there's a month of my life that I don't have anymore. And to sort of trivialize death just because we were able to get back didn't feel right for me. So I sort of took it out on you. And that probably wasn't the best thing.
I actually feel the same. As Samsarans, we technically live multiple lives. I have memories, but it is completely blotted out. I feel more of the sadness, the pain, and the joys. I don't remember much, and I can technically relate to what you had. I felt that same resentment when I saw what happened to them. I don't get that chance. Do you know what happens when a samsaran passes?
I don't know, do I?
No, you don't.
I don't know.
Us samsaran, we're born of the life energy of the planet, of the planes. As soon as this body expires, all of that energy very quickly flows back in. I may come out somewhere else and appear as a young child again with no memories and whatnot. That's the energy recycling itself. But my being, what I am now, you wouldn't see much of me. That wouldn't last that long. So for them to trivialize that one thing that I dread, that I know I don't get, it angered me too. I know I don't seem like the person to have any other emotion besides this, but it happens.
Yeah.
As both of you are talking, give me a perception check, both of you.
Ooh. That is a 29.
It's a 19.
You pause for a moment just to take in what he said to you. About to say what you're going to say next. You realize you've been walking for a while, but you haven't made it to the inn yet. You also don't hear the chattering of the people around you. Silence. But there are people all around you. Both of you.
Is this like, does this feel familiar to me?
How so?
Like, has this like silence, like losing all sense of it, has that happened?
No.
Can we still hear each other?
Yeah. You've been talking to each other.
Do you notice anything else?
What?
Anything at all?
Huh?
You can hear me, right?
Yes. I didn't hear what you said like right then, just now,
Yeah.
because there's like background music. Sorry.
Well, yeah. No. Do you feel this? The nothingness. What is?
Yeah, this is weird.
Where is it to the end again?
A cold draft blows through as the image of Katapesh City around you fades. You two stand in a very dark alleyway that you don't recognize within the city.
Okay, this is weird.
Freaking geography check? What the fuck?
You look up, there's sky. So you have geography?
No.
No?
Can I detect magic?
Yeah. As you cast Detect Magic, you sense a very powerful illusion that has just been dispelled.
Been dispelled?
Yes. And a very strong source of magic coming from right in front of you in the shadows.
Shit. Something is there.
Not something. Someone.
But that was my next guess.
You see a floating golden mask appear in the shadow.
Oh no.
Oh, you're
I know that you two to roll me wisdom. Will saves.
Oh.
Man. Okay.
Oh.
Ah.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'm good. 24.
24? Okay, give me
21?
1 second. 1 second.
Thank fuck I didn't go. Holy shit.
We were together in a group. We were going back into the town.
Why did we split up even more?
That was your stupid idea.
To split up
We were going back with the rest of the group.
You wanted the alone time.
Yeah.
We're
Nice.
What did you get, Theo?
I got
And
21.
then Michael screamed at a frequency only dolphins.
You recognize this feeling, this chill that travels down your spine. You recognize this presence. The same one that met you, but not Chandra,
puppet master.
outside of this city where the children went missing.
The fuck was his name?
The dude we called a pedophile.
Yeah.
Mm.
I immediately regretted it.
You decided to come to my city reunion.
Yes, but we're not messing with your shit, right?
No. But you see the mask turns away from you, Theo. Over to you, Chandra. An interesting specimen you've brought into my city.
He's with us, and like not on the menu.
Tell me, Samsara. Your life, your lives. You seek a way to end it all.
Not imagining.
I can help. I can find the answers you're looking for.
The past me might have wanted something, but now I have a different purpose. Thank you for the offer.
You see decrepit hand pokes out of this darkness and bends, and you see the mask bows. Of course, a businessman makes propositions, not demands. If you all decide to stay in Katapesh long, find me at the night markets. The night stalls holds all the answers and more. As the mask fades back into the darkness.
Hey, Lidge, if you're not available tomorrow.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Should we have invited?
No one pay attention. No one pay attention to the massive shadows in the front row.
Oh,
I'd like a martini.
As the shadows
Doesn't that
recede, you see standing at the edge of this, because you both have dark vision or low light vision, is what looks like an amalgam of flesh.
Yeah.
Blades sticking out of different joints that just stands there. The seer is nowhere to be found. And you just hear
We could.
Let's go out and walk around at a fast pace.
you walk out and this
I'm
is
like doing that walk that like grandmas do and like the
Power walking?
malls, like
Yeah.
power
Yeah.
walking, and it's
I'm
like
just
there's
gonna
no
walk
reason.
regularly and just
They should
because
be-
longer strides.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm going the same pace as he is. But
this was deep in the docks district
Oh,
that you guys hadn't explored yet. You're able to get out and make your way around and find your way back
Do they see me?
to the main path. As you birded?
No.
Okay. Yes, you do pass. Branwen, you see out of an alleyway, looking somewhat lost, is Theo and Chandra.
Hey, you guys are back. Are you okay?
You could say that, yeah. Physically, we are 100%, maybe not 80% okay. But
there's
Yeah,
a
what-
bullet somewhere out there, and
there,
yeah.
it's hunting us. It's circling somewhere, and I think I managed to get some merchants for the show, maybe. Yeah, and where's the rest?
Biako and Yomi are still back at the square getting more tickets, and I came out here looking. I got a note from someone. I'm looking for someone. Are you guys okay? You seem really shaken.
Bullets are scary.
Yeah.
Give me a sense motive check.
Okay, what should I say?
All of them.
Skinwalkers.
19.
19. You guys go ahead and give me deception checks.
Oh boy.
Bluffs, yeah, bluffs.
Man, that's the one charisma thing that I don't. Man.
19.
Beats it.
Damn.
oh,
Mother. 12.
You see a cold sweat on them. And they're not coming from the gate.
Do you? What do you do in the docks? There.
Well, first of all, I didn't know that there were the dogs here. We just kind of just wandered a little bit.
Let's walk and talk.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's keep doing that.
Do you mind helping me search for human-esque? Probably maybe something to do with nature.
Let's stick together.
Yeah, let's stick together.
Yeah.
Main roads. Let's stick together on main roads and often interact with people around us.
Avoid the red light district.
yeah.
The noise of the city fills the air again as you realize that you're no longer in an illusion.
I'm just gonna like go around to like a couple of like the places and just make sure that.
Hey, no touching my
Okay,
stuff.
Sorry. Yes.
Talk.
Okay.
Talk.
Okay.
I could hear you.
Cool. We've got a show going.
Look, you want to go to the Pesh den, that is fine, that's your business. Stay away from me and my family. You see this man kind of like cleans up his like,
Good.
He was like, listen, I may be carrying Pesh. That doesn't mean I'm high.
Byakko and Yomi. Byakko runs up to you as you see the man is starting to put away the wares.
Wait, he's here. So, what did he say? So we can only see 3 feet away from him without glasses on, and he needs to see objects he's fine with reading without glasses.
So he needs close range, I guess.
Yeah. Do you have golden frames? And how much do they
No.
cost?
Golden frame.
Maybe just coated gold frames.
Can we
Yellow?
You see that he picks up a pair that's like intricately kind of elven design with leaves and vines that kind of make the actual hooks
That's
that go behind the ear. And he kind of picks them up. These are about 500 gold pieces
Okay.
for the frames alone. But from what you're telling me, you see, opens the chest and pulls out a lens that's about half the thickness of the one before. It's like, I can cut this within the next hour if you need it expediently. That would be an extra fee, so 50 per frame. Well, no, this is a thinner one, so it will. For the expediency cost, I would say it would be 30 gold per lens.
So extra 30.
So
No, it's like 30. That is your cost.
560
So,
gold.
so
pieces.
60 for the
Get a
lens.
wooden frame.
The 60 for the lens. And
Yeah, it's rustic, you know?
It's
Can we
got
get a
it's got a
metal
style.
frame?
like not gold.
I don't have.
It would be 300 gold pieces for a metal frame.
That's cheaper.
This cheaper.
How much do you have?
I have 33 gold
Yeah,
and
it's got
9
gold
silver
pieces.
pieces.
He doesn't need gold.
I know.
Okay,
Man
so
was just a
we'll take that
slave.
one. We don't have that much money, unfortunately.
Very well, then. You see, he kind of turns around and like writes something down. The gold piece.
I hand him the remaining platinum, and he will chip in the remaining left, whatever left.
So that's the 10 platinum pieces, and then it's 260 gold pieces from you. So then he hands you a
A
slip.
couple of things, not just two things.
I can have this done right now. 1 second, please. You see, he turns around. You see, he pulls out a chisel and a little mallet, and you just hear a bunch of taps and clinks. And he turns around and just pops them into the frames. And you see, he puts a screw into one of the actual holes outside the frames and grabs a small tool and presses it down almost like a piston, and pops both lens and fastens them on. Very well. Here you go, and he hands you these medium-sized humanoid frames.
God damn.
Oh, no,
it.
they
You
said-
guys did
they
not
said
say
half-
anything about that.
No,
I did.
They
Okay.
said half
So,
of the beginning.
small
I said
frames.
half plate.
Okay,
Yeah.
small
You
frames.
said half plate
I
at the
remember
beginning.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
I
should be
was very
less
specific
material
on that.
Nope.
and therefore
No,
less
no,
money.
no less cost.
And therefore less money.
That
He
would-
hands you
that'd be
a
a little-
halfling.
Oh my god.
But it works in our advantage.
Medium humanoid. These are from me. Here you go.
He just looks at him, and he casts a. You see, he rubs his fingers together as they shrink in size.
Wow.
Oh,
There you
wow.
are.
Thank you.
Can you make all things smaller?
I like that.
He reaches out to touch Bianca as you pull him away.
No. Alright, so are we? Wait.
I want to know what
Is
it's like to
what
eat
is
an
it
apple
when
the
we
size of
graduate at the docks or meet her back at the place?
After about
No,
after a couple
Back in the
hours,
place, no.
after about an hour, Tordek and Ben, you guys notice that the sun is setting and no one is returning. They're closing the trade stalls soon. It seems that travel in and out has been slowed down.
My best guess, how long it would take them to return if they got there and saw shit was up and then just went back.
Take you about the same time to get there. 3
We
hours.
probably passed them.
So
You're also farther ahead of us.
But they were further ahead of us to
We
get
would've
to the
seen
place, see that something's going
they would
on,
have came
go
back
back.
on the same path we did.
Well, we were
But
going.
then the bullet was there too.
I think they're
We assume, we don't know, obviously. But oof.
Listen, man, I want to get inside.
Yeah, I mean, I would go back out, but I don't want to deal with it. So yes,
Can we still see it?
With this pressing into sunset, give me a perception check, both of you.
We both. You have dark vision too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's sunset and it's way farther than 60 feet away.
Yeah.
Well, that.
So you guys
Perception?
still have visual.
16.
So 19.
16, 19. Give me 1 second, please.
Oh.
You don't notice anything. Silence. People are settling down.
The guards stay out here when the night stalls close, or in the night, not night stalls, when the
Dog
outward-
market?
Yeah.
You see a couple guards stay out there. Yeah. Sidrus has left about 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, they got people out here. They'll
Okay.
scream if something happens. Hopefully before something happens to them.
Yes. But yeah, getting this rate, there's no point in staying, like you said. Just go back.
So we're gonna make our way to the dock.
All right, so you guys make your way to the docks. You guys don't go to Lotso to drop off the passes?
We'll go together.
Let's not go back. Right now. He's probably still busy.
So,
He's like drives me away. So like, I don't want to go back
you
there.
guys head where?
Back to the Sand Dragon. That's where everyone's gonna be.
Yes.
That's where we said to
Yeah,
be.
just had to meet so.
So, you guys head back to the Sand Dragon Inn. You guys head to the docks. Branwyn, Theo, and Chandra, I'd like you guys to make perception checks.
Can I try to trace the magic left on the necklace?
Give me a survival check. What'd you?
17.
15.
Okay.
Okay. 20.
20.
Damn.
Looking around, there's not much happening. People are really shutting down their stalls for the night. As you see, some people are actually setting up stalls in the alleyways, deeper into the darkness, and lighting torches in the alleys. You don't see anyone per se. Branwyn, you get a strong sense of magic that lingers and then vanishes.
Ooh.
And you look around, and the docks are fairly like the ships that are here have been here for a while. You've noticed this since the time you came to the bathhouse the first time. Theo and Chandra, you guys look around. You guys look at the stalls that are being set up in the actual alleyways. They set up curtains that almost seem to block visual into the alleyway, as some of them put up these giant wicker baskets as you hear as it shifts.
I know this shit.
And you see some of them pulling out the clinking of bottles in these alleyways. And one person kind of looks out, and you see they grab one of the cloths and pulls it closed, and it's almost as if the alleyway is now empty.
Let's go back to the Sand Dragon Inn. I want to go back to the Sand Dragon Inn. Why are we over here? Let's go back to the Sand Dragon Inn.
Go back to something.
Let's go back to the Sand Dragon Inn. We're going back to the Sand Dragon Inn. That's what we're doing.
I have a feeling that I'm just gonna be dragged along with you guys.
Okay.
On that arm that pulled closed, you saw the same tattoo from the Assassin's Guild.
Palm print.
Hmm?
The black hand.
Yeah, we're going back to the Sand Dragon Inn.
Oh.
On your way back, you guys run into Byakuya and Yomi.
Yay, we got the glasses.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay, let's go.
Yeah, let's
Okay,
go.
so
Let's go to the
let's
Sand
get
Dragon Inn.
it
Let's go.
So, getting back.
Yeah, let's go to Santos. Let's not.
So, you guys actually serendipitously run into Tordek and Ben, also looking as like you three oddly are fine. Well, not oddly.
Well, as of late.
Yeah.
Just oddly.
Chandra, Theo, Tordek, and Ben all seem to have a cold sweat of anxiety kind of on their face as you guys get to the front door of the Sand Dragon Inn.
Wait, don't we need to go to lunch?
No, we don't. No, we don't. Not till tomorrow. How was your adventure? Any luck with your
Yeah, how's lots of
registers?
I got at least 30 people.
Hey,
Good.
how many platinum seats?
I pull out a bag of platinum. They're like this
Ooh.
much.
Oh,
Any
Impressive.
any maybes? Any like, oh, we'll see kind of thing?
Let's fly with this glasses guy, and he just like basically put on the sign. So hopefully more people, and then she turned into a bird and dropped some flyers on people.
I like it. Aerial marketing.
Did you
I
shoot
got
at
some
anyone?
merchants to see another day.
No.
That's good. That probably would have hurt our chances. Well, no, this is good. We got a list of people already bought. There's people going to show up at the door, maybe, and we got the regular populace of the Golden Scarab.
and then it's sold tomorrow to someone.
Yeah. Well done,
And
man.
we need
Well
to
done.
get lots of gold stuff
Yeah.
to sell more.
Yeah. Oh,
So
We get
speaking
what?
of which, shouldn't we go and check up on them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's also got a cold sweat, right?
Yeah, like you see that Byaku's fur is just puffed up.
Not at all.
Am I not supposed to do that?
Get an inside check in.
Byaku's got the
Sure.
bubble above his head.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. I know nothing.
Okay, I know why we don't like this guy, but why don't you like this guy?
Oh, well, things. Yeah, things.
You're kind of.
I
I think we should just wait till tomorrow. I mean, it's a new day and
we
sun
don't really have that much
shining.
time.
Oh,
The dawn
I
brings
see.
new light. Yes.
But
I'm like waking up. I'm like, wank.
okay.
Speaking
But
of
we
which,
should
we
probably
ran
have to
into
add too
that
much more
dude.
time here, man.
Should I ask?
Oh.
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 Doing it.
Do we want him at the show?
Sure.
With
Okay, cool.
With-
Yeah, cool. Yeah, cool.
Let's just say he likes handlebars.
That's good enough. How about
but the back arch.
the
no.
other kind?
Oh,
The other
Oh.
No.
Wait, was that at me?
Sandra. Yeah.
Heave.
Well,
I
I,
was too busy talking to her about sex to listen to the sex stuff.
yeah, the tiefling in my head goes, oh.
He knows where we are at least.
Well
He
done.
knows we're staying at
He's
Sundragon,
blind
right?
and he hasn't been in this town before. He's only been in this town.
Oh, he is
Like,
blind.
If he's with,
He is
If he
blind,
had-
but now he sees.
if he is with Zadra, there's a good
I
chance.
volunteer to take the glasses and lead him back.
A mage hand give you the glasses. Don't tell him it's metal. Don't tell him it's metal.
Do I have anything to change it to gold?
Hey, alchemy.
Do you have anything that?
I'll
that's
just
like
say
really
that
gold?
people have tried.
Do we have anything to make
Hold on, this
Anyone
is
have
fantasy
paint?
world. What are the material of the lenses?
Metal.
What kind of
Metallanium.
Probably steel. Just iron.
Is that literally possible?
I got a vial of sheen.
Not at your current abilities to transmutate them. So
I'll work on it. Give me a few years, just take him to there.
as you're about to turn to leave, you hear from inside the Sand Dragon Inn,
Better.
and you see I have this new company of people working for me.
Hey.
And Zadra, honey, can you get us some more drinks?
Oh.
And no, they're coming back soon. And I actually can't see you, my friend, but I'm telling you, they are the best people, and they're putting on a show
Oh,
tomorrow.
tell us more about it.
You guys stay inside.
I'm just gonna go in and act like I'm somebody else and like see if this works.
Give me
Oh my
a
gosh, tell me more
deception
about
check.
this. I'm not gonna
Stand more than 3 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay. 21.
Well, let me tell you, my daughter. I came into this city as a wealth, and you come in and you see people are sitting around this halfling man dressed ornately in this white and gold kind of puppet, like Liberace-esque clothes with a cravat that puffs out to here and like frills on his sleeves. And you see he has these little knickerbocker boots that have a belt buckle on them. And you see he just has a small cap that has a visor that comes out to just right over his eyes.
Fucking visor.
And he looks up. It's like, these people came to me with a proposition saying they have no idea how to sell their tickets. And I told them, look, you come work for me and I'm going to put you as a part of the Gold Sachs family name.
Wow, they sound completely helpless without you.
Absolutely helpless. So
Oh my gosh, can you tell me more about them? They sound like complete fuck ups.
as
I'm gonna be standing behind him, by the way.
as you said,
just
well, you see, this
I'm
is
sure
what
they're
happens
far
when a
away.
group of such colorful people, they're so distracted by the colors of reds and blues and the
Maybe this is happening. Can I actually tap you on the shoulder and say, I'd love to watch this, but can I talk to you outside for a hot minute?
Sure.
Make it a lukewarm minute.
I was like, he needs to pay though. So
You see Zadra walks up to him and is like, oh, darling, your friends are back. Oh, hey, fellas. Oh, how are you doing?
We're doing good.
I'm just gonna put the glasses on his face.
We're gonna walk away, right?
Oh, hi. And he puts it. Oh,
They
it's
sound
you.
like complete fuck ups, don't they?
Oh, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh.
So looks like you're doing pretty well for yourself.
Savage.
It's the gold stacks way. What can I say? Look,
I can see why a lot
I
of
think
shows-
Zadra just needs to get paid, and I'm gonna get myself out. I have already. You see, he pulls out a small sack of coin.
Oh my god.
Sold about 25 tickets,
Oh snap.
all front row.
Wow.
So,
Nice.
do we know if this
Wow, I feel
space
fucking intimidated.
holds
Fuck.
not all these people?
You know that there are, with all of you together, you know that there are maybe 10 front row tables, each of which can seat 7 people. 3 of which have been promised to
6.
No.
6 to 2.
2.
Oh, 2.
No.
2
three tables.
3 tables are promised with.
So
Yeah.
you've still got 7 tables left
Yeah.
at 7 people apiece. That's about 49 front row seats.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
bad.
Yeah.
Cool. That's enough.
So you guys know that there's that much. You can probably fit a capacity of another 50 in the gold seats.
Yeah.
And then 150 in the copper seats.
Nice.
By the way, I'll be sitting in the copper seats. I'm not gonna be up close.
I'm still technically this guy's manager. I'm gonna.
Oh,
be-
actually, we can give you a really good discount on the front row seats. I have it on good authority. Sorry. It's hard to turn off.
I'm gonna be like, you could literally just be backstage.
Yeah, that's true. Do you need fire?
Huh?
Do you need fire?
Do you need lights?
Do you need
Wait,
fire?
aren't you outside?
No. We haven't gotten outside yet. Did we go outside?
I mean, I asked you. I'm not gonna drag you.
So yeah, we're outside already. Never mind.
He kind of looks at you like, look, thank you for the classes. If you got, he looks around and you see Zadra's kind of like walking out the door. Lots so, darling. I'll see you later tonight when you come back to the store for your second fitting. And he's like, yes, definitely, darling. Look, you guys got the money for Zadra
We already paid her.
up front?
Yes.
Wait for.
Yeah. Well, they did. Yeah, they flopped down most
Yeah,
of the
we
gold
paid
for
her.
that.
Yeah, we paid
That's
her.
right. All right.
Mhm.
Also, I don't.
I'm gonna go walk the streets for a couple of maybe another. What time? Is it?
Oh my god.
7.
Sunset.
I'll come back at midnight. Actually, you know what? I'll be back at 8. Have dinner ready. I'm gonna be a bit hungry after the schmoozing, but I promise you, this thing is gonna be sold out. And he kind of jumps off his high chair and just walks out.
I gotta admit, I like that guy.
I'm both infuriated yet
Yeah, I know.
impressed.
I'm saying it's out of character.
Yeah.
I like him. I hate his
I'd
face,
love
but
to
I
give
like
him
him.
just a good
Yep.
kick across
Oh,
the
I
street.
can't wait to get him on.
You two see Lotso kind of like push open the door, and he sees you, ladies. Keeps walking. Mid-length hair from the back.
You should
No,
really.
I got my hair cut.
I thought,
Oh, yeah, mid-length.
mid-length hair because it was used to ass
Yeah.
touching to now shoulder touching.
Yeah.
Right. Because I thought you got straight up like military cut. You used it.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
You
like,
should really kick
I'm like done here.
Well, you got like a sun hat,
Yeah.
so he just assumed.
Oh,
You can assume that this guy is like really just exists off like his
Yeah.
his assholery.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know the type.
Yeah.
I've made a mistake.
That's a certain bell.
This is the worst slave purchase ever.
Congratulations.
I got
You
the
do
contract just as
realize-
I own him,
You
right?
do realize he's also probably paid off his
Yeah.
his worth like well.
Oh, yeah.
He's made
Oh,
us.
yeah.
He's made us money.
You've made a monster. It's a functional monster.
Yeah,
Um,
and soon to be someone else's
You
monster.
see, he walks off,
Maybe.
and you see he like has the flyers in hand. He just tosses them off to the side, just keep walking.
God damn it, woman.
I thought he was gonna be pathetic. I thought
Alright,
this was
you
gonna be
two.
fun.
Yeah.
You wanted to see me?
Yeah. Is there seating out here?
Yes, there's like a bench where the market stall that usually serves
Did
food
we
right
ever
outside.
drop our
That's
bristlers
up.
on?
And we're right next
I'm assuming
to,
that we did.
like we're near the lake area, right? It's where we got the
You can walk
food.
over to the lake very clearly. Yeah.
Let's go over the lake.
Sure.
How are you doing? I mean, like, Really. Full all cards on the table, showing nothing in my sleeves. How are you doing?
I was very, very lost. I think that spell that hit me might have hit me a little bit different than everyone else.
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
You remember that? Was it a scorpion or spider? It was,
Scorpion, the
Scorpion.
first boss.
yeah. Remember that thing that I melted?
Oh yeah, that.
It's
Yeah,
not the spider.
spider.
The thing
Yeah.
that I froze off. and-
Yeah.
Oh, it was a giant scorpion.
No.
Wait,
Oh, I thought it was the
the
face.
one
Really?
that you.
No, the one that he froze and like destroyed. That was the
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
large scorpion.
Yeah.
I felt what I did to that thing. That's well. How would you say you felt when that thing was?
Like there was. You can tell when there's nothing there. You can tell the
You can
absence
tell.
of a thing.
You can tell. My star shards were useless to me. They were most of my life, and they were absolutely useless to me.
Are the stars out right now?
Yeah.
What about up there?
I don't think I need to look at them anymore.
Why not?
Not like this. I was shown a vision. A vision of a past life somewhere, sometime. I don't remember. I remember their faces. I don't remember their names. I remember the dragon. I don't remember where we were. I fought a dragon in one of my past lives.
I'm impressed.
No,
How big? 20 feet? 30?
it was very. I mean, we were on top of a volcano.
Damn!
It's. I
But
realized that even in that fight, I was something. And the more lives I lived, the longer I lived, I have stopped doing things. I have stopped feeling things. I have stopped talking to people. And I've just become a watcher. And that's not how I could live life, and that's why I ultimately wanted to find death. Not death in your way of death, because your soul expiring, gone, and whatnot. It's
death
not there
as in
anymore.
rest.
Death as in no more resurrection, no more of me going back into the ground, coming back up and living again, remembering all the pain that has to happen all over again. I didn't want that to happen anymore. But in that nihilistic point of view, I myself was lost. If not for Mbazi, I'd have never felt warmth again. And if not for all of you, I wouldn't feel the need to do things again. And that's so exhilarating. I mean, did you see the way that thing was going to charge down at us, and I just stopped?
Just stopped in its damn tracks.
And we were able to get back on our horses. And granted, it's still out there, but that's what I wanted to feel again.
Chandra. You talk about feeling nothingness. When I was growing up, I felt the opposite. I wished for that. I'm not saying it was the right thing, but I wished for that. I felt Like I got too much of the talking. I got too much of the attention, too much of the that. And over time, especially around y'all, I figured out that you don't need, I didn't need to go all the way to nothing. I just needed to pull it back to something. What you're saying, I get it. I get it. It's that sweet in between, you know? It's like you're not involved with everything. You're not planning for the long, ominous end. You're not planning for because of what happened. You're just happy with what happens right now. You got something going right now. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, you're invested in it, and you're doing what you can to maintain it.
Exactly.
There's
The fear that I had before, right as I was going to join the rest of you into saving Theo, into going in and clearing out the temple, you know, that lingering thought that I must not grow too fond of him. That thought of knowing that I'd probably have to watch all of you go and die.
hey, I'm still not a spring chicken, but I ain't old. Come on.
But did you know I lived to a ripe old age of 865, my last life? Not many people outlived me.
But your skin looked fantastic.
Oh no,
Sorry.
this stays the same. This definitely mostly at least. But now I don't feel that anymore. I don't feel the need to think about that anymore because I'm experiencing what is happening now.
And how?
That's more exhilarating, not knowing not knowing what's going on afterwards, not relying on the fates. And you know what? Someone told me today, this morning, even as I go and try to change the fate of our group, I still am an agent of fate. It's ironic. I don't do it. I do it. It's the same thing. So why not take the chance, experience it?
You know what? I like that idea. And bridging that thought, you want to go get dinner?
Then you do know we work together.
Yeah.
Like
I know
I'm
that.
not one of your cheap
Yeah.
pickups.
I understand. Okay, let me explain. Because I don't want this to come off as the silver-tongued whatever that I pretend to be.
You're really good at pretending it, but then
it's so hard when I turn it off. You're impressive. You are present. You are unique. Special is not the right word. I used to do cheap flags because it was all I felt like I was worth. For a long time, it was all I felt like I was worth, and that's what I did. I haven't had that in a while, and I don't go for that just because it's my magnum opus, my life's goal. I go for that because before I had people around me, I had fleeting connections. Like a fire. It starts one day, it goes out the next. But it hasn't really gone out. It's kind of like it's just been built. Not just about you, but about everyone here. And I'm not saying it's something immediate and long and serious. It's not like I'm on one knee bequeathing a soliloquy to the stars. It's just kind of like I am a little bit in awe of you. And I feel like I want, if anything, to actually share my personality with someone else. Just a little. See where it goes from there.
I appreciate the offer. At this point, I really want to take it one step at a time, experiencing everything. If that's okay.
What about just a dinner and then we don't plan anything more beyond that? One step at a time? How about this? Not dinner. Why don't I just take a walk? I don't want to pressure you into anything. That's the last thing I want to do. I've made my sentiments clear, and I'm not going to be cut up if you ain't for this. All I'm saying is, I'd like to try something new.
I appreciate the offer. Still just need a little bit more time.
Of course.
One second. As I stand up, though, before you stand up, I just kind of, like, from not looking at you, I was like, this side of you, though, it's kind of cute. And then I walk up.
You can see me turn more red.
As Chandra, you walk away. As he walks away, Ben, you hear from the shadows that same sickly voice. I'm going to dinner with you.
Hey, actually, I was just about to.
I have a girlfriend, thanks.
What do you say?
I have a girlfriend, thanks.
I was about to find you, my good man.
Go into the shadows. Stop.
Sure.
You step into the shadows and you see the city of Katapesh fades away from behind you. Time you look back, Ben is gone.
Well, I'm gonna go back and try to tell everybody else.
You go back inside. Everyone else is in there.
I'm gonna.
Theo looks like she's pissed off.
I mean, yeah.
When is it not?
Like,
when is it not?
She has resting pissed face.
yeah.
It's not just the face. It's just like
Like,
naturally
I free
pissed.
someone
Yeah,
from slavery, and
it's-
this is the thanks I get.
It's like body language.
Well, it's like it's conflicted, right? Because they put money in your hand.
Yeah.
But he's just an ass.
Like you always kind of have like your middle finger just tapping the side of
He's just an awful person.
Guys,
But he's making us money.
very. I lost Ben. I don't know where he is. He was there and he's not there now.
Where is there?
We were just
Kinda like
outside.
we were just outside.
Like 100 feet away. Probably.
Yeah.
He just disappeared?
Something like that.
Sounds right. That doesn't sound about wrong.
I'm gonna go out and go to the door and look out and see if I see him.
Look out. It's clear. Cool night in the desert.
Can I see any footprints of his that I recognize?
You see the tracks that
There's only
Sean's.
one-
Yeah, there's one set of
to see.
footprints. One set of footprints.
I'm going to take
You
a
see the
Chandra.
footprints of. Yeah, sorry, you got to take Chandra.
Yeah, I'm going to take Chandra aside. And do you
This
think
was
it's
the-
like the thing that happened with us?
Could be
Should we go out?
some sort of wood.
All right.
So this was when
you roll me a survival check.
Oh yeah, I don't make footprints.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
this is the part where you carried me.
This conveniently.
Survival, that is 31.
Of course.
Yeah.
You come out and see Branwyn is like you see almost a lion form, just hunched over the tracks and moving forward to the lake, and you see footprints leading off to just a small dark corner between two buildings. Not an alleyway, but two buildings that come into a joint, and just darkness where the moonlight doesn't hit. And you come over there and you move away the shrubbery and you see two deep clawed imprints in the ground as you see Ben's footprints stop there.
I'm gonna show them to the rest of the group.
Before we leave, I'm gonna tell the barkeep, hey, there's a halfling guy in fancy clothes. Feed him. Bye.
I don't know what this is, but Ben's footprints stop here. I don't want to lose him.
And those two are fairly monstrous looking.
Do I remember?
Ben, where the fuck are you?
I was gonna say those look.
Any response?
No response.
Okay.
Those look
You
familiar.
try.
Does the claw mark look exactly like the time where Ben
That's good.
threatened me?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Did you give us a description when you were trying to describe them like 2 episodes ago?
Describe who?
The shadow dude, you were trying to talk to him and you were just talking in the air.
Wait. I'm gonna mute it for a bit. I'm gonna let you guys discuss this. I'm gonna step out because my stomach is killing me and I need.
Okay.
Okie doke.
All right, sorry about that. We're back from our quick hiatus. Ben has gone missing. You see these tracks, and Theo, do you have divine sense or anything yet?
We can
As a cleric.
assume Ben's okay.
I'm a level 2 cleric.
Oh,
I don't know.
So no.
Nah.
Yes, yeah, probably not.
There's a level 3 or
I
4.
think it's a paladin thing. Too.
It's a paladin thing, yeah.
Yeah, but
But
I don't know.
not that one.
I'm like barely a cleric.
I don't remember if you Pathfinder cleric or Pathfinder cleric.
I don't know what I'm looking for.
Would it be a cleric? Is it no? It's a cleric
It's
ability,
no,
right?
it's like not channel divinity. I think it's a paladin thing. Cleric, pathfinder.
Aura, channel energy, domains, horizons.
Yeah, nothing about your senses, right?
Do you get Orisons?
That's what it says on there.
Oh, wait, those are cantrips, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought
So you
I
have
thought
an
they
aura
were
of
oracle
good,
thing.
channel energy, domain. Yeah. Cool. So yeah. Give me a religion check though.
Oh boy. Not so bad, okay. 17?
17. You look at these tracks on the ground and you feel a sense of righteous indignation rising up out of you. That it seems as though this is some affront to Saren Ray, some affront to the deities of good. That's good here.
Do I feel some of it too or no?
As an oracle, you don't get such a strong affinity, especially since you're neutral aligned. You don't get that.
There's like a bad smell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something dumb. I'm gonna touch it.
You touch it,
Anything happen?
it almost flares in dark flames in your vision.
Ooh.
It doesn't burn you, but you sense fiendish resolve in this spot.
I sense fiendish resolve in this spot.
That's
Can I
very
cast
weird. That's very
detect
specific.
magic around this area?
You see very strong planar magic that is fading from this spot.
Okay.
Can I make a knowledge of planes to see what it is?
I say that aloud.
Yeah.
Flames!
Give me a knowledge of planes. How do you examine this spot?
So they're touching it. I want to feel if there's any like shifts.
Okay.
And where might lead in that sense.
Okay. So you go ahead and roll.
Where it is.
Ooh,
That
nice.
is 22.
22. You see Chandra pulls out his star charts and clicks a separate pullout and pulls out this map of different overlapping concentric circles. That one is clearly marked the material plane. The others are just blank, if not somewhat scrawled information has been put in them. Some of the celestial planes have been marked out and denoted. And you kind of pull out this sextant and these tools you use to divine information, drawing the lines that cross here in this area and with the alignment of the stars currently. You figure with what Theo felt and what Branwyn sensed that this is something from a far, deep reach of the abyss.
This goes deep.
We talk.
Very. All the way down.
Not knowing what that means, I'm going to try to dig.
You dig, destroying the footprints.
It's very,
Like
guys.
off to the side, like leaving the footprints.
Yeah.
Like,
You hit the foundation of the building,
He's gonna run out of air.
about 3 feet down.
okay.
Different planes.
You could have said that like within the first couple of feet, too.
I'm gonna see if I could jump on a building to see if I have like,
Tried
more.
We're very diligent.
Jumping on the building, go ahead, give me an acrobatics check to climb up.
I'll draw him.
All right, so go ahead, give me an acrobatics check to climb up. 30, okay.
7 plus what?
Like, what is your
Acrobatics, you should be pretty good.
Yeah, you're pretty good. You're among
Oh yeah.
Plus
First one on your list.
Yeah, that one. First one.
Acrobatics.
So 18.
18. So 18, 30 something. Both of you make it to the top of the buildings fairly quickly, and you both look around. Nothing. You see off in the distance. Lotso is in the days,
Not want to see what he's
the
doing.
dawn day,
Yeah.
doing his business. As a number of merchants seem to be gathered around, but you don't see much else.
Can't unsee.
Yeah.
Tordek, what do you do?
I'm gonna try to, I guess, like, stare into it and see if.
As you stare into the void, you just feel a small vibration coming from Tempest. As a voice creeps into your mind. This is not normal. You should keep your friends in your sight.
I'm gonna signal Yako to like jump down, and I'm gonna jump down too using feather fall.
As a monk who has slow fall, you see Yomi jumps down, he kind of floats down, and Yaku just slides down the wall, making his way down.
I'm going to just try like meditating in prayer over by the site and saying.
Give me a.
He just found some curtains.
Religion.
Where
Oh
do
god.
those curtains come from? When did those go?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's 11.
This fury inside you is fueling your mind right now. You can't focus on prayer to Serenray as the crusader inside you is saying, seek out the source of this corruption.
So the footsteps, there's darkness in front of it, right?
Mhm.
And do we see past the darkness at all?
Yeah, it's just wall.
It's just the wall.
Just like a corner right there.
So if I reach in and touch it, is it still just the corner?
If we run at it,
I don't think that's a good idea.
Do you run at it?
brisk pace, walk at it.
You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. You hit the wall.
Did it work?
You hit the wall.
Okay.
So yes.
Either.
Whatever gate Ben went through, he closed behind him. I left that.
Hopefully he's okay.
Well, let's not hope and let's try to figure something out, yeah?
Okay.
Do you guys spend a lot of time trying to figure this out? Like the rest of the night here or something?
How long is this
Eventually we should just
conversation
rest.
Someone must know something in the town. Like, I've been in my room the entire time. Someone must have known someone that.
I don't know anyone who knows
I
how to
can't-
magic in town.
Thing, yeah.
The
They're
only
like,
one.
Serenray, priests.
Ben.
We're gonna try to get something there.
Yes.
Yeah,
You walk through the darkness into this familiar feeling enclosure of space, but not the same room that you were in before. You see a wooden desk in front of you, as well as a large sign that reads in common L Enterprises. And there's a small round table that seems to be made out of very clear, very clean glass. And on it sits a ceramic vase about this small with a handle on it. And you see
like
the
a
bow.
teapot or a kettle? Or like a
Like a stein, but made of ceramic.
Okay.
You know, and you see the Babao demon that you were talking to steps out and sits behind the desk, and you see he picks up this plastic thing. Give me a second. You see her?
Oh my god.
Yeah. No, I'll send him in when he's ready. Click. He stands up and sits down across from you. So you said you want to talk. And you see in his elongated red form, he's also wearing the same style suit that you purchased from Zadra and the same style suit that you had seen on Ellen.
Same colors?
His is very much red
Okay.
with a white collared shirt.
Oh, I like the scheme. The red and white. I almost went for that, but I decided to go for the.
It's company policies. We don't have to wear it here.
Yeah. Did you see mine? I went the real kiss ass route. Black and red. Tried to. Anyway.
So you said you wanted to talk.
Yeah. I absolutely do. So, this is a company. This is a company that operates like any other. And I know, from my experience, that one commodity that companies rely on more than anything else could be money, could be whatever monetary gain they trade in, could be whatever item, metaphysical or physical or otherwise, suits their fancy. But the thing that trumps them all takes many names. Fear, love, persuasion, it's loyalty. And I want to ensure that you are aware that whatever I am thinking, it is commitment to this service. I'm thankful for being brought back. I'll tell the big man himself. I want to find out how I can prove my loyalty. Doesn't have to be big, doesn't have to be small. Just came in to reaffirm my commitment. I'm done pussyfooting around. I want you to know that whatever this is, if it's coming for me, I want to embrace it with open arms and a smile. Ain't no use fighting it.
Well, considering you made a deal with the boss man, you don't really have a choice, so we're not afraid of you not keeping your commitments.
Oh, I'm assuming if I didn't, I'd probably just die.
Probably wouldn't even be by our hands. Look, you're a low-risk investment from the boss. If you pan out, great. You want to show your loyalty, great. Then I don't have to watch over you anymore. But that's not what the boss wants. He's a man who knows torment unlike any other. He's a man who knows how to find people. He sent me to you to fuck with you. And also to fuck with me. Think of it as a punishment for both of us. We're all contracted. And you see he holds up his hand and a brilliantly glowing L shows up as he shines in back. And you look at your own hand, you see that same L is glowing. In his realm, in his plane, his mark shows on those who owe fealty to him. Now I work on the top floor and I work the fields. What I get, being plucked from the abyss. You've shown enough chutzpah for us to know that you're willing to get things done, but you are not anywhere powerful enough to start working for the boss himself. He still needs to see the jobs he's got for you.
Got a direction you could point me in then?
Keep doing what you're doing. Stay close to your friends. The Saren Way girl.
Yeah.
She's got spunk. Don's
I'm probably hitting the wall.
Why won't you open?
Stupid portal.
Now, you can choose. You can continue working with them. Earn your experiences in the real world.
Can I do a quick sense motive check on him thinking I'm a low risk investment?
Go ahead.
I want to see if he really means that. Oof. Nah. 5.
He looks at you, his large horn, kind of dome, oval-esque head with a grimacing smile. You cannot read him. He looks at you with a huge look of disdain. He just looks down and you see picks up the mug that's on the coffee table. Takes a deep sip and you see the stains his lips with this crimson red. Puts it back down. Look, if you really want to show loyalty, you work the floor. Work your way up. The old man owns this entire plane. Got more layers than hell itself. Think you can survive that? Or do you just want to live your life and will come to you when you're good enough?
You're asking me if I want to stay here.
We always got room for more people.
Flattered, as I am. I'm more of a field man on that side of the portal. But, if I may, if it's not too much of an imposition, heard you say send him in when he's ready. Any chance I could visit dear old dad today?
He kind of looks at the door, and you see these two large, ornate glass doors that are just opaque. He looks back at you. You're not ready. But kudos in sending those dwarves to their deaths.
Oh, well,
I just do a bow forward.
They're going off.
We're gonna have fun watching you go.
Gotta possess sword to help us.
But mind not making so many surprise nighttime visits? Maybe once a week.
Monthly visits.
Yeah.
On the weekend.
Come on, parents.
I'll see you the next time you do something great. How about that?
Sounds fine to me.
Have fun with your little performance.
You want a ticket?
Give me a
Oh my
persuasion.
god.
Yes, please.
Oh!
Why
Here.
are we invited?
Here's the money. Oh, okay.
What is that?
17.
Ooh.
Not my best, not my worst.
You got the book out.
He's looking at this fucker's stats.
He's a demon. He must have like high charisma.
Really enjoys performances.
Yeah, maybe
He's
he's
on
like,
special feats.
dude, like, he's admitted his job sucks. He needs a release somewhere. Maybe he likes theater.
You never know. Shit. Something's gonna happen to me.
You've seen Del Toro's work. He was gonna
Yes.
direct The Hobbit.
Damn.
There it is.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, I mean, like, it's like a change of tone.
Oh,
is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You got a what?
17. Yeah, 17.
Okay. He kind of looks at you, and you see his eyes squint for a moment. Alan. You see he pulls out a sack of platinum.
Oh my god.
He reaches in, pulls out 3 copper pieces, tosses them at you.
Big copper.
I'll be up in the rafters. You just bag burn into thin air. And now I think your friends are looking for you. Bye bye.
That's
As
big F.
you see the room fades into darkness, as Theo, you're hitting the wall.
Yes.
With your head?
Well, like I'm imagining, like I had run into it once,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I
That
think
means
that's
you're-
probably
Like you walk into it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You want to stab it?
I probably should try some
I walk
other
out.
weird religious things, not quite knowing, but I think I would stop hitting the wall at a certain point.
At a certain point, you all kind of gather to try to discuss what to do. Then you step out of the shadow, and you see your friends there.
Do we make a perception check?
Do you see him?
Sense motive.
Yeah, you guys see it.
The fuck
As
are
you hear
getting?
the footsteps of Ben behind you.
Where the hell have you been? Ben?
What if I?
You okay?
If I go over,
You look down, you see 3 copper pieces in your hand.
I sold a ticket.
I think that's
So I met Saren Ray and I sold a backseat ticket, guys.
It's fine. There are things in the dark here, but I managed to get out of trouble. It was some weird shit.
Do I get like the same sense from him that I get from the footprints, like the whole abyssal thing?
Have you guys been
You
seeing weird stuff in the dark?
Sense this burning inside.
I have
you.
not.
This,
Yeah.
this
What
sense
kind of weird
of
stuff?
rage.
Golden mask. Remember?
Like a sinister smile, right?
The seeker, seer,
Fear.
seer.
Oh,
Fear.
Yeah, the pedophile.
Don't assume.
That.
It could be.
Still right. Maybe.
How long was I
Still
going?
around.
An hour.
Roughly.
Give or take, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm sorry. I didn't really have much control.
Yeah. We're just glad that you're safe.
But it was something like that. It was like a smile that twisted up into this nasty ass point. And eyes that kind of went right through you. But not really eyes, you know?
Can I insight check him?
Yeah.
Since
You
motive?
make insight. You make sense about it, Jack. Ben.
Yeah.
I'm-
Sandra, we're all.
Theo. All of you. Fine. All of you.
Oh shit!
So give me your roll.
7.
The non-natural 20?
24.
Oh, God, so.
That's gonna be a 16.
Okay. What'd you get?
16.
Okay.
17.
24.
7.
What?
20.
You
20?
got wisdom plus your with this is 6. This is the total 6, so you have 18.
18.
You all look at him, and the way he describes it, it kind of strikes up the image of the seer in all your minds. Now that, except for you, Yako,
Yeah.
you're like smiley guy. Okay,
Sounds
But like
nice.
creepy smiley.
but the rest of you kind of get that cold chill down your spine again, thinking about that figure, his intent, his words, his power. It's all it strikes up in your mind.
I'm really sorry, guys. I didn't have any control over it. I just walked into the darkness. I didn't want to. I know it's been rough lately.
Here's an idea. Let's not split the group.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
that.
Let's
Let's all walk back to the Sand Dragon Inn.
That's a
Yeah.
great idea.
Let's go
Decent
inside.
rest.
You guys turn around as you see Gold Sacks is standing in front of the inn, kind of a little tipsy, but like he's dragging a bag of coin. And he's like,
Certainly lives up to
"Hey
his
guys,
Hello.
I got your items. Expect half the city to be there.
Oh.
I guarantee."
Oh my god.
As he slams his face into the ground.
Oh, I gotta.
I'm gonna grab his hand and
okay.
I'm just gonna
As
drag
he
him through the mud.
sold
Oh my god.
Half the city.
11 platinum tickets.
Dear God.
And
Wow.
How many platinum tickets are we up to?
40 something.
Oh my god.
We're still good.
45.
14 gold tickets
Okay, we're
14 gold.
We're still
We
good.
still won. That
Yeah.
was-
We still need some.
and
Yeah, but we're still.
49 copper
Yeah.
tickets.
Yeah, I look at your ledger and I go, all right, yeah, we're good. We're we're good.
I mean, we could.
Oh man, are we good?
Essentially.
You think about it, lots might have oversold a little.
Yeah, maybe.
And you guys head back into the Sand Dragon Inn.
Sure, we could squeeze people in.
I'm gonna whisper at Ben, ask him, did you feel the same way you did when you almost killed me? Was it that kind of situation?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't. Yomi, I'm sorry I did that. I didn't have any control. I didn't even feel it. It wasn't like that. That's nappy sense. Believe me, man, I'm not. I was born with it, I guess.
He just stares at you intensely and then suddenly, okay, let's all get a drink, guys.
So you guys head back inside, getting some drinks, counting the money, preparing and planning for the next day. The performance in less than 24 hours, you get your rest in the Sand Dragon Inn, and we'll call that for this session.
Dude,
What?
I just want to do one thing.
Oh yeah, I wanted to do one last thing too. I was like, well, you go first.
I just want to look at your expression.
Oh,
Like,
I'm kind of like just blank about it, and then I'm just like, I take a drink too for the first time, and I'm just like, so Yomi, about those lights, yeah.
Let's talk about the lights tomorrow.
And then that's
Fade to black.
So we'll call that for a session tonight.
oh!
The performance is the next day. We'll try to get there expediently so that we have a little bit more after the performance talk than the lead up, because we've had a lot of lead up in the last couple of sessions. But I feel like that's a lot of good momentum built up again.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can keep this momentum moving forward.
We just need to figure out a next day play.
Yes.
Yeah.
But let me stop the recording. And bye, everybody.
Bye.